It's outrageous. He must have done the rollout, like the Overwatch 1 rollout, and hit a bunch. That is insane. I hope you're all enjoying this rerun, by the way. Max ads, rerun, everything about what I'm saying is true. The ults are insane. Ults used to charge stupid fast. Yeah, they nerfed the ult generation. Was that during GOATs? Like in the middle of it? When they nerfed the pace at which ults charge? I remember they did like this big blanket change to it.
Yeah, because it feels like that was when it felt really egregious.
Oh, can I bash through shields on this patch? Like, which part of GOATs was this?
Oh, the Team UK patch. Thank you, Ymir,
so if you
for
can
the
bash
12
through shields
months.
on this, I'm gonna have to try it. They nerfed ult gen hugely at Overwatch 2 start as well. Yeah, I mean, like, they did it during Overwatch 1 as well, though. Not just in Overwatch 2. Oh my god, he has a coaching video? Wait, he's coaching someone? The black player is coaching someone?
Probably Elon.
Elon?
What do I genuinely expect to happen here between ROC and Blade? I think ROC are going to throw. Like, just soft throw, as in play bad, not as in anything, like, overt. Like off-rolling or jumping off the map or AFK in support and anything like that.
Oh my god, you don't get health!
A Blade also going to throw? Yeah, but it's going to be really hard to tell with Blade because they need to throw a game that they would actively lose anyway. Like 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, the stakes are substantially less for Blade on the basis that even though there's a harder side of a bracket, both sides of a bracket are likely way too hard for them to qualify anyway.
Yeah, but they're like super incentivized to throw just to like, you know, stick it to the people that need to throw against them as well.
Yeah, there's some counter espionage can be conducted here by Blade.
Fucking A. This champ.
Are Fari on his phone? This interview? I think he is.
He went Rivals and he was hard stuck Diamond. I thought he was going to stay Rivals, to be honest. You might be the worst of all time. It's possible. I have 700 damage. Just got to bash that Doom once, you know? Like one rollout that I know he's going to do. And
Is once again playing today? Yeah, they're playing after this must-lose game.
I'm a failure.
温斯顿这种，但是我们队其实抛不出温斯顿是一个。
哦，加压是吧
？500 shield health as well. Release break is insane.
对，那我觉得刚刚那个话题可以就问一下阿就是你在配合上像害灾或者是说像温斯顿的时候，就是像这种机动坦不同情况下，所以如果拿
Bash doesn't.
出来的话，你会有什么
？Did I not stun the Anna when I bashed her? Something's going on here in my brain.
Apparently 500 is the nerfed version. It was released with 600.
Jesus. You did? You just suck? I didn't even notice that she was stunned.
等 T 位先进场之后，在后手跟进的。
先等 T 位落位，然后再跟 T 位配合协同，然后后手进去进行一波。
Yeah, once again playing after this next game.
觉得自己预测一下自己下周的对手会是谁，准备怎么来应对他们？
下周的对手，感觉可能会打 ROC 吧。
哦，会打 ROC。
Worst rallies in the world? Yeah, they've left a little bit to be desired, to be honest.
我们全力以赴，肯定。
好的，加油，全力以赴，也是希望在后面的比赛能有越来越好的发挥。感谢接受我们的采访，拜拜，
拜拜，
拜拜，加油，拜拜，拜拜，
加油，加油，加油！哎，预测会打 ROC， 他要
打 ROC，
对你，他预测会打你好朋友的队伍，
那就好好备战嘛，对吧 ？ROC 这边，你像昨天的比赛
，Why does Brick have 250 health? This character was really broken on release. Like really broken.
Was that also where the rally health didn't what do you call it? Disappear over time? after the rally ends.
Oh yeah, teams. I remember teams would pre-rally, like it was the worst thing ever. It was so brain dead. Like you have like the most broken ult for a fight, but teams would pre-rally fights to start the fight with armor. Like people were so bad at the game back then. People were so stupid.
You'd get those situations as well where because the shields would be above armor, so any shield hero would just keep the armor beneath their shields if they didn't take that much damage.
I'm dead again. I'm rally jacksing a third time. Oh, another beat. This guy's good.
Apparently in the interview they asked Alfari who he thinks he will face in the first round of playoffs. Obviously they just won that game, so they go opposite side. And he was like, I think I'm going to play ROC.
I got a feeling there's a throw coming, you know?
The writing feels like it's on the wall for this one.
It is written. Hopefully we get some throw action. Oh.
但他的证词太有说服力了。
Even though I like loser bracket, I think in this qualifiers it's not need to know who the top 2 is. A lot say it's not fair. No, I think the problem isn't like I think it's completely fair that CC won the game, right? They deserve it. ROC deserved to suffer. You know, you lose important games.
You deserve to suffer, Jesus.
I mean, you lose important games. You deserve to have a harder run through the format, right? The problem is, what you don't want is, you don't want the format to ever incentivize losing. And even though you get that problem in a lot of tournaments, it's never normally to this degree, right? And there's always like examples of like, if we actually lose this group game, we might get a slightly better bracket run, but you know, it's always just like 10% better or 20% harder or something. It's not like this one is 100. It's 100% harder if you go on the once again side. Like, near impossible.
I'm just fully shit on.
这么说吧，与此同时，对奥尼卡集团各项业务的调查越来越严。
Oh my god, our Bastion is our Ana. I was thinking this Bastion swap was so great. And I remember seeing our Ana had like half of my healing. It's like, oh, okay. This is perfect. Just go Bastion and they can't play Doom anymore. That's the method for quick play. That was an insane break div. I slayed there, right? With the nail care emoji and stuff. Please endorse me. I want to get my endorsement level up. Why doesn't Unter just coach himself and get better? Sloth. Let's finish this game for hope. TikTok though. I'm so dead. Upsets me. It just upsets me, to be honest. I'm so dead.
Have you considered not dying?
I've thought about it. It doesn't seem quite as fun. Oh my gosh! I can't juggle.
Upsets.
What were we saying? Sorry. I agree with the chat of a winner being able to choose their side. Yeah, but I think any change you make mid-tournament now feels like bullshit to the team who have like played the system and succeeded within the system. I think like the admin's choice is just hold your hands up. This one's cooked, guys, and then just fix it for next time.
Why can't you jump off the wall in goats mode? I don't know, user error.
China playoffs are best of 5 up until the grand final itself, which is best of 7. Yeah, Korea did decide who you play. I mean, the real solution is just do like a double elim bracket or use the same as NA and EMEA. But I think that the easy part of it, like fixing it for next time, is actually no hassle at all. There's a multitude of systems you could use that can avoid these type of situations. The problem is, what happens in 5 minutes?
Are you glazing?
I was watching Donghack's POV from Wei vs T1 and he played insanely well. That's actually Donghack's trademark move, is to be the best player in the server and then lose every game of any even slight meaning.
Playing that is fun though.
Anything other than 3-0s? Not today, but the ROC CC game from yesterday. That's the headline game. Put him in the cube. Is Donghack actually good, or are we trolling? No, he's genuinely the best tank in the world. It feels hard to say the best tank in the world if you also finish 6th in your region, but in terms of like raw ability, I think he's as good as anyone else.
Dongers?
Dongers, yeah.
He's the best tank in their region. Oh.
Yeah, like on the heroes he's good at, which is the Winston, the Bull, the team. Hazard as well. Good pulse. Just saw that.
Brain dead character.
Laid it equidistant between all 3 targets.
Shout out VX220022069.
Wait, how long do we have? Do I have time to get a drink? Oh yeah, we're on 1 minute. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll do like a little pre-game. Right back.
Please don't cap if we're not gonna win, which we can't. Don't do it. Hopefully they're so bad we don't cap. Alright, good, we don't cap. What did you link, Maddie? What is this? What is this? More Gaming for Hope law? Alright, let's check this out. Posted an NF song. The influx of haters lately got me really feeling this one. Nice. Anyway, Q comp? No, I'm queuing this. I want the title. How many? I don't know how to track my play in this mode. Actually, I do. That's a stupid thing to say. Okay, I don't. How do I track my mode? Experimental? It's like a subset of something. Challenges tab? What's that? Challenges. Weekly? Lifetime? T. I mean, event? Oh yeah, true. Oh god, 13 of 50. 13 of 50. I don't want the cube. I don't want to wind up in the cube. I mean, how was I to know? How was I to know that that's where they hide the title tracking information? Knowing you, it's going to take 37 more games? That's just rude. I reckon I can maintain a positive win rate in 6v6, just not versus Fed and Benji. Just not versus good players, just versus the people that usually play quick play. When ROC game? Really soon, Yubi. You think ROC are going to throw Yubi? It starts like, I think in the next 10 minutes, mate. Do you think ROC are going to throw? Because I feel like they're really going to throw. I feel like they must throw. They're going to throw and pretend that they're not, you know? Yeah. How queue is this long? I don't easy being the GOAT. What's the ROC trolling situation? If they win their match, they wind up on a side of the bracket where it's impossible for them to go to LAN. So they really, really want to lose their match to wind up on the side where they can go to LAN. They might get kicked from the tourney for throwing. Yeah, I mean, they just need to be careful about it, right? Oh, wrong face. They need to be smart. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not that hard to throw without making it obvious, to like have enough reasonable doubt that you can get away with it, right? Or just, you know, fake someone being unavailable and they can't prove that it's not true. Bellasaria couldn't make it. Bellasaria got brain cancer for a day. Oh, Koala VX, thank you very much for the 6 months. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Money well spent. If you're with ROC, you will know. I mean, I think everyone will know, but they can't prove it, you know? Like, not all clear what. Just the guy named homosexual. I guess, you know, got a couple others snuck in there. Welcome back. Got a 4-minute queue going for 6v6 right now. We're going to get close to the game at this rate. They're on the casting couch right now.
On the couch.
Look at this guy's glasses, though. Wait,
Benny,
are you here? Is that Tutu? Any China experts able to tell me whether that's Chixiao 2 or not? Surely. That's not fucking Tutu. Thank you, Ben. You're just here the whole time. As if you just get summoned when I say Tutu, you just spawn in. It's not Tutu. What is this garbage? Yeah, they'll never be her. Handstand and Suki on the enemy team. And we're attacking, so potential full hold position.
I remember you talking about some sort of Pugs MMR matchmaking system. What is it called? There's the Face It one, which has, I guess, like some ranking. But there's also a bot that No Idea made that we use for the community Pugs as well. I don't know if it has a name.
Yeah, that would be the
No Idea.
The Face It Pugs MMR system bot.
How is my club doing? Are we winning? Club.
I think the Kinship Club is sneaking ahead. Oh, I never had that meeting with the guy about having my own Kinship Club formed. I told him that I could make it. Yeah, and I told him that I could make it, and then I never reached out, and he never reached out. And I guess he feels like he did his job as a partnerships manager by messaging me once and never again. And I did my job as a client that's not making any money from doing it by never replying to him.
The perfect system.
Yeah, she doesn't have the same. Any games for hope? We here. Let's get pumped.
Alright, so I got some leaderboard. Oh, here's the rank. Where are we? Number 1? We're not number 1. Where are we? 25th? Oh, fuck.
You're dog shit.
We're not going to win any dollars.
Yeah, you're broke, dude.
Who's responsible? Who's at the bottom here? Jacob at the bottom? 11% win rate? Yeah, I found the problem. I found the problem.
Yeah, your community's the problem. They're just us.
Where are you, San? Let's see.
Got my one.
I don't see you, San. You in the club? We had a maybe you're not in the club. We had a problem because there's only 50 slots at the moment in the beta, so not everyone could get in. I played some matches, but the problem is you need to be on the what do you call it? You need to be in the club to appear on the club leaderboard.
The 3-day cube, Ben. He is risen once more. Yeah, taxi to send. Oh, can't.
Is it every day now? I think so, yeah. Oh, we're on the caster desk as well. Keep you informed.
Yeah.
We're Frio versus Cloudy's club? Nice. I presume Cloudy's club is all spelled K's as well.
Yeah. No way that May that I left behind has stalled point and killed 2 while I kill Anna. Like, there's just no way. We're like 6v1 and we have Trank. Like, how? They all have ults! Oh, I hate low ranks. Just give me my 2 wins to 50.
Oh, not his club, just Cloudy himself. Nice. Even better. Can I play the pugs if I'm plat? Yeah, I think so. Might be worth making it. There's no point making it more obvious in the Discord until we can actually have more members. Morning, Upluka.
Good morning.
Yeah, until we have space for more members, but I think hopefully that will come with a full release, which is the 2nd of April.
Thanks for the follow, UB. Means a lot coming from you, big dog.
Oh, thank you, Crafter, for the Prime. Welcome back. Alright, we've got bans. Rock have banned Hazard and Blade have banned Anna, which feels relatively reasonable. We're loading into map now as well.
Alright, well, I'll finish this 2CP really quick, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, it's only Hanama a second, so you should have that locked up in a couple of seconds.
I fed. I'm the problem. It's so fucking Jova.
Yeah, it's only the 2nd of April we have to wait for to get a bigger limit, hopefully. I'll double check with them as well. If they're not, we can just, if they don't get a bigger limit, then we can kill the AFKs.
Yubi wants to know what the cube means. Can we please inform Yubi about the cube?
It's more of something you have to experience rather than just explain. So I think just getting the cube for a couple of days And then it'll,
in the
it'll
queue
all
for a
become
few
clear.
days, Yubes, and we'll figure it out from there, okay, mate? Alright, early Doomfist comp coming out from Blade. ROC Esports gonna roll out with another comp that you would think they would be pretty good at. Bellisrea famous for his wrecking ball, but we all know that ROC wants to lose this match, and they're gonna do it by having Chu go down first on the Kiri.
Nice opening pick. Now they can start pushing forward. They've got this ball forced out as well. They can regroup. Start going over to point. They're actually losing the point flip here to Dia on the Sojin. They will be able to come back and deal with this Juno, deal with this Sojin. Wen will take one down. And they will win this game. Bellisrea will stall it out a little bit more. Punch away onto the Pharah. No one has flipped the point yet. They're making a bit of a meal of cleaning up players here, Blade. They've had player advantage for quite a while in this, but respawns are coming through, so we'll be back to a 5v5 before we know it. Now trying to put more pressure onto the ball. They do have the point now, Blade. Ball is getting really close to mines. Thank you so much for the prime. 73% and counting for Bellisrea here. Wen nearly has his ult as well. Gonna get his punch charged up on this one as well, but goes down beforehand. The hack onto Bellisrea. Not able to find the kill. Player advantage now for ROC Esports. Pressure onto Pride as well. Choice one will take him out of the air as he tries to cloak up. And ROC are looking good for the retake.
Yes, Yubi, I will be going in the cube after this map. Looks like Blade, they are actually getting a couple of trades here. Point is still in their favor, but it's just a matter of time before ROC secure the cap. And now the question becomes, how can ROC throw this next fight? Bellisrea get a little bit aggressive towards the spawn, feed a bit of EMP. Maybe you can lose to the EMP fight now. Maybe that's the going strategy. Choice A1 flying in towards the enemy team spawn, looking for kills. You can see he doesn't want to do too much, so he's going to stop at the wall, walking behind, just anything possible. Dia with shocking movement goes down to a pulse bomb. The Chu opts not to Suzu. When they're actually throwing. They're actually genuinely throwing. Bellisrea throws the minefield 2 versus 5. Just an absolute hole in his judgment here. And now he's going to play to live, give the cap up real quick. Great hold from ROC. Choice A1's flying back in now. Careful he doesn't get himself picked. Bellisrea going to pressure the cap from behind. Maybe threaten getting booped off the map as well.
Desperate to get booped off the map here in Bellisrea. Meteor Strike has been used by Wen during all of this. Surely someone will land on. Dia actually escapes that one. Punch underneath him, so Dia will be fine. EMP available for Pride. The barrage goes nowhere from Choi. Doesn't catch for Sombra. Another wasted ult from ROC Esports. They found the pick onto Wen though. Bellisrea is rolling back. He's rolling around. Lengtsa's coming to help him out. They don't have control of point here. Lengtsa's going to go fight the Tracer. Forces Fari back. Lengtsa's awfully low. Kitsune rush and overclock on point. Rally in response. Sia goes flying into that one. Boop off the map from Lengtsa. So they will be good for this retake, ROC.
Problem with Lengtsa is that he just doesn't know how to turn it off. Always going for the next kill, trying to peel people off Bellisrea. Bellisrea rolling around in spawn. Oh, giving power punch. You can see him feeding the power punch. He's trying so hard to lose. Choice A1 peeking the spawn. Pride just nursing this EMP for all that it's worth. Blade, they're going to go for a retake sometime soon. Start pressuring the point, go for an EMP fight, something, but instead they're all rotating inside. EMP comes out, Dia punched into the wall, taken down, beat from Lengtsa, 4 versus 5. Remedy has the orbital ray. Where is Remedy? Throws down the orbital ray now. An opportunity for Blade to flip over to the point. Instead they're going to chase to spawn looking for a kill onto Bellisrea. They have found nothing with this. Oh god. Finish the fight, flip the point, do something.
If they've got control of a point, at least here, so ROC are going to have to retake. Hack through onto Bellisrea, gets caught in front of everyone. Can they punish it? No, he's going to be able to roll out of that. Nearly has another minefield. Blade are short on all their ultimates. Hack onto Lengtsa on coast. Desperately trying to catch this one up. Pride goes in deep for it. Lengtsa has to reload. Bellisrea is going to clean him up. And ROC Esports, unfortunately for them, are looking good for this retake.
Blade are simply too shit. So ROC, despite their best efforts to throw, they just keep winning the goddamn fights. What Blade need to start, or what ROC need to start doing is just accidentally dropping on top of the enemy team's heads in their spawn, feeding it away if they want to actually lose this round, because Bellisrea's got a minefield. Blade are pressured to touch now. Double conk from Choice A1 all the way back, and you can see Fari with 7% on the point touch, opts to invest all blinks away from the objective, looking for Dia up in main instead. Lots of bodies on the point right now. Bellisrea has been hacked out and punched into the wall. No ultimates coming out from ROC as of yet. And a completely unprecedented C9 from ROC.
No! They're trying to come back in. Choice one drops from Barrage, finds one. Overtime triggered. Pulse bomb out. Big punch coming in. Wen jumps into every single mine possible. They might still win this one just yet. ROC Length's keeping a point contested. He is low. Fari dies to the mines as well. Blade want to lose as well, remember, in this situation. The supports are staggering the touch, trying to keep it alive. But Lengtzer, the rally, he has to slow it down for a second. Blade are keeping it alive for their respawns. They are all back on point. Ray is getting ever closer for Remedy as well. Pride has the EMP coming back. No ults for ROC Esports. Overclock so close, and it's a C9. It's a C9 from ROC.
No way! How could ROC possibly C9 the point twice in only one Koth round? Ridiculous, you would have thought. Now ROC can really step on the gas for a round. Now that they've given one up, they can show that they've still got it in them before once again pissing it away. The question in chat is, why are ROC throwing? What is the throwing situation? If ROC wins this match, they have an impossible match in playoffs. Playoffs are single elim, and they have an impossible match versus once again. If they lose this match, then they get to play against Team CC, a team that just yesterday they went to map 5 verse. So they really want to lose this game.
Playing for the better side of the bracket. Blade are actually in the same situation, but on paper, Blade would have a really hard time winning this series, even at the best of times. In fact, their best chance to win the series is maybe if ROC really don't want to win it. Now very similar comps over here onto Garden. Pride is going to be fighting on the point. Sends himself back towards his brig there, trying to find the hack onto Bellisria. He denies the hack, but he's still taking so much damage. He's 1 HP, he's going for another Mega. Fari is just keeping him marked, but they've lost Remedy up in main during this. Lengtzer is 1 HP, Pride will finish that one off. Bellisria is just playing for his life right now, but Wellness Ball has been getting nothing done, just running around. The rest of his team is getting picked off. He still trades one, trying to deal with a Farah now, but Choi's going to clean up the back line. And ROC, significant player advantage. Wen can get on point, but he's got no supports, he's got no DPS to help him. He's got the power punch. He's going to try and play his life. I don't know if he can even get out here, really. No, it'll just be a late death and ROC get the first flip.
First cap for ROC. Again, you know, we know that ROC can take a Koth round here without much consequence as long as they don't give the whole thing away. So would not be surprised if ROC were able to finish this one off, going for a little bit more of a dive-centric comp with Dia, the old poetic man on the Tracer this time around. Aggressive push from Choice A1 yet again. His Farah has scaled fully, but you can see Pride TPing up into the air to manual hack him out. Shades of lip in all of that. Fari takes down Choice A1 towards the spawn because Chu is presumably just refusing to heal. But Lengtzer, again, as we know, he can't turn it off. Boots Pride off the map. Fari's going to fall as well. So ROC looking like they are going to take this fight again.
All of the backline will clean up the we'll clean up the Geno here. Sooner or later, surely, another slam from Bellisria. They're all quite low. Pulse bomb barrage thrown into this as well to make sure they get the clean up. Power punch fed again. Wen wants to win. Hack comes through. Meteor strike catches number. Power punch doesn't connect onto anyone. There was a chance there with that Meteor strike, but doesn't connect anything with a preceding power punch. And ROC back-to-back fights now, looking good on Garden.
That's all Unter, not tell Choi. You can't tell me with the way Choi is playing Farah that he's trying to grow the fuck up confusion. Choice A1, poking from the back here. Lots of ults about to be online for Blade. That EMP, crucially, if Lengtzer or Chu are not able to counter it out, and Lengtzer's still quite a while away from the beat. Pride's going for a no. Grow up! I'm vacated. Get piss off.
Disaster from Pride. They do trade out Choi at least. Bellisria is now getting marked on the coast. He'll be forced out of that one. Regroups on the Mega. Lengtzer's been booped actually, but it doesn't look like he fell off the map. Chu has dropped the Kitsune Rush. He's killed one, but will get bashed and traded out of this. Rally's on the point now alongside Wen. Rico has been forced out of Dia. Another bash onto the ball. A punch onto the ball as well, just trying to ruin Bellisria's life. EMP was invested in all of that as Pride came back from spawn. Wen's punch is short again onto Dia, and Dia should be able to clean this one up. No! Wen hits the punch and kills him. Mine's on point from Bellisria, and Choi, he's found 2 kills in all of this. We're into overtime. Fari needs to find a way to win this fight. Recall comes out, kills for Farah. They've got point on pressure. They're going to force this Kiri out too, and they're going to keep themselves alive in this one here, Blade. Is he gone as he walks off? Bellisria is 1 HP behind. Pulse bomb available. Should just be able to kill this ball anyway. Bellisria is so low on HP. He keeps running away. They still haven't flipped a point during all of this, Blade. They will eventually kill Bellisria. Virus will finish off Dia. Now they can finally flip the point. had to spend quite a lot for that Blade. They've only got the DPS, they've only got the Pulse Bomb and the Meteor Strike left, which aren't really the two most valuable ults. Compared that to the Barrage, the Beat, much heavier bank on the side of ROC as they come in for a retake. Now, they really hope goes wrong.
Jeez, nothing could go wrong in this situation, surely. As Fari gets pre-fighted going for a pulse, let's see if Lynx is able to turn it off this time around, or if Blade are just going to lose this Koth round. Punch in from Wen is no good whatsoever, forces the ult. Choi pushing deep, looking for more. Doomfist ult actually lands on Choi's head. He can't suck himself away. He's going to go down early on in the piece. Pulse from Dia is money though. There's no DPS left for Blade. Fari is sprinting back into the fight on the legs, but the player advantage for ROC is overwhelming. And Fari, he's not sprinting back to the point. He's sprinting back to his spawn. Can't quite make it. When good for the stall, you can see that ROC are reducing their damage as they shoot these staggered out players because they're thinking, oh, maybe we should just give them this Koth round. Maybe we shouldn't flip the cap. Let's not get bodies on the point. But now the flip is good, and with only 2 players left for Blade, it looks like we're going to see a 3rd Koth round here in this pissing contest.
It certainly is a pissing contest. Tied up 1-1, and now ROC have to be very careful with how hard they try and control center here. Too much effort to be their downfall.
If ROC overextend by way of effort, they could wind up in a disastrous 1-0 lead in the series, which really is not what you want when you're trying to get 3-0'd by Blade. That being said, it might be a bit more convincing if they can turn this into a 5-map banger, you know what I mean? Like, giving up so easily that you get 3-0'd by Blade is almost too unconvincing. But if you keep it close and go all the way to 5, could be a different story, right?
You think what they normally give Oscars for, they give it for the best dramatic performance. So it needs to be, an epic tale with ups and downs. They're not just going to give it for a nice, light-hearted 3-0 underdog story, but the underdog just wins without all that much hassle. Gonna be Hog coming out from Wen. Remember, Blade also trying not to win too hard here as well. They'd much prefer to avoid once again in the bracket as well. Hook comes out onto Bellisria. A lot of damage through for Wen as Bellisria gives him the drive through. Point is about to unlock, and Blade really haven't taken any meaningful space on the map here. As for Hog Zen Bap, sure he feels too greedy on a map as small as this, but they've caught the Kiri on the flank. Now trying to deal with a Farah as well. Choi, seemingly completely unaware, will get hacked out and traded. It's a 1-for-1 though. Now back, Soldier getting involved, marking this ball out. All to play for the Zen Bap. Remarkably very much untouched by the dive composition of ROC on this point.
Blade, outrageously shit comp. But Fari just good for it with the kill onto Dia. A straight lining hitscan player. That wasn't him not trying. That's just him being old and bad, unfortunately. First cap is going to go the way of Blade now with the Hog Zen Bap. And I mean, look at Fari's positioning here. Tell me that these are 2 teams that want to win.
Both DPS are in the spawn, translocator out for the Sombra, but Fari, all he has is his legs and they can't get him away. Bellisria is going to chase down this Sombra, trying to force him out. Can't convert the kill. Wen is also on run. Pulse one behind, connects. Lamp is good for it, but now Nuaran very vulnerable to this. She will trade 1 kill before going down. Pride still trying to play his life. 4 HP in a dream, can't get out. And they will be able to get the retake here. A late kill onto the Hog should be coming their way too. And ROC back in control.
Yeah, look, ROC, they're good for, you know, 25% given away at the start, but Blade is actually even better at shamelessly throwing than ROC, as they literally go and kiss the spawn door, instantly just giving it away. And ROC has no recourse but to shoot their guns, so really quite a difficult situation to be in. Pride TP's on and finds himself traded out as well, and ROC really need to settle down or they're going to wind up winning this series and getting a one-way ticket home versus once again next week. God, they're pressing towards the spawn, looking for more. Bellisria taken down, but so is the Bap of Blade. Trank comes out. Wen pushes Lynxer off the map. Blade might just be able to close this one out, but it feels like Dia. Oh my god.
Board trades in the back here. Dia's pulse bomb goes wide. Wen is trying to mark for Farah on the flank. Difficult task for a Rotor at the best of times. He's going to start dipping his toes onto point as Bellisria tries to go on the back line here. But they're going to give a little bit of space, ROC Esports. Play for the retake. Barrage coming through from Choi. Gets hooked out of it and kills himself on the Hog in the end. And now, opening pick for Wei. They can push forward. Fari's going to run into this. But the Suzu is good. Chu will win that one. Still getting traded on point. And they've actually... ROC Esports have flipped it back here.
They never flipped. Blade never touched the point to get the cap. It was at 25. This is a masterful gambit, a C9 for the ages. Finally, they flipped the cap here after just taking the piss. But really, ROC need to get their asses off the point because Blade have shown that they're so willing to throw that they are actually instead. And what can you do if a team throws like this, right? Disqualify them? What's going to wind up happening? If you throw, we're going to give you a win in the match instead. It feels like this is such a difficult scenario for the tournament admins to deal with. ROC are once again back in control. Blade now are going to threaten the flip and flip the cap back to them. So neither team can hold on to cap for more than a few seconds. It's a hot potato being passed around. Pride falls over on the side. Blade have control. Belisria giving it away. But God, this is just a complete joke of a dogfight.
Another hook onto the Farah whole hog as well, and when really anti-air hooks, keeping him in check. ROC Esports have failed to found the location of a point during all of this. They still haven't flipped or even applied even the slightest bit of point pressure here. Now Blade will have a chance to get all of their respawns. Double support up for ROC Esports, but they seem pretty unwilling to commit this.
Pride takes down Choi, but the cap has gone the way of ROC. Linksa, turn it off! Dia, turn it off! You're giving it away right now! Blade, they're holding their support ults out of respect. They don't want to win. Remedy has that Trank. Window comes down on the point. Get ready for a C9, Xavier. We've got the supports rushing out onto the objective right now. The Trank is still held. Beat comes out. Trank comes out. Bap is not in the Trank. What is going on? EMP's massive on the point. Linksa, is that an Ajax? No, he beat it first. Chu gets traded. It's a 4v4, but the health bars for Blade are catastrophically low. They did manage to secure a flip in all of this, but ROC are going to take the round.
They've won the point. They have to get on point. They have no excuse not to get on point. They need a desperate touch. But it's a barrage in spawn, and ROC Esports win the first map.
Oh, we're going to be in for a long match, aren't we? It's like we got a series on our hands, but in the worst way possible. Right, let me take this pizza out of the oven. Put it in.
Oh, I'm going to eat my bacon sandwich as well.
如果对面起火做的不好，我觉得他们有机会。但如果对面单方有点起火，这后排其实根本是活不了。对，因为可能主要是因为 ROC 带了一个法老之鹰吧，法老之鹰不太好跟起火。如果 ROC 是那种纯狗的话，我们现在看为什么大部分队伍不会打和尚加巴蒂斯特这种东西，就是因为太容易死了。对，他整体的存活。
All right, who do we think is currently winning the race for the Oscar?
再加上双方打的都是这种机动阵、高机动阵，所以说我们看到在外场打架的时候比较多。这个点其实大部分时候点里面不超过2个人。对，所以其实，在第一场比赛我们看下来，好像 ROC 是拿下了。其实从目前的状态来看的话，并没有说谁一定能拿得下来对面啊。其实，而且我很期待后面的地图还会有什么阵容。好的，那么第一场地图结束，大家千万不要走开，我们马上回来。
Fari's been too obvious. He's out of the running. I feel like Belisria's has been pretty convincing. He's just sort of rolling and trolling. He's getting away with it.
Like the sun.
Alexa needs to be subbed out. He's too good, unfortunately. What do you do when you can't turn it off?
I am Iliari, and I am the last child of the sun. No giving up. We need to turn this around.
Yeah, Ball is easy to look like that. Yeah, I think Ball's a hero to be more convincing on. DPS is harder.
You get what you deserve. No time for rest.
I think we're back.
Much better.
Oh yeah.
When you order a pizza, what kind of pizza do you order?
Probably something kind of meat heavy. Meat pizza-esque.
Yeah,
or something adjacent.
Yeah, I got a meat lovers with no barbecue right now.
Say barbecue sauce.
No barbecue.
Mm.
Because the meat lovers always have barbecue on it, and I don't really like barbecue sauce, so I just try to get as much meat in my mouth as possible.
The weight of my
Preach.
future rests on my shoulders.
You get it.
I don't know. Barbecue sauce is. Sometimes I'll do like a half and half, where it's half barbecue, but it's too sweet to have a full pizza of. I'd probably like the optimal would actually just be like a couple of slices of barbecue in there.
Alright, this is too hot to eat right now. Oh, yeah.
Steaming?
It's a bit warm, yeah. It's a little don't want to be touched sort of situation. I went for a little squeeze and it goes, fucking get off me. Like, yeah, that's from last night. I walked home, I was absolutely trashed, and I thought, you know what, the late night pizza joint would be an absolutely righteous shout at the end of my 50-minute walk home.
When I used to live in a different part of Nottingham, and I used to walk past this, or I used to have to walk down this street home, and it was basically just exclusively takeaways. So every time I would come home drunk, it would just be a mountain of choice. Do I want a kebab? Do I want fried chicken? Do I want a pizza? Do I want everything? So it was so hard to avoid.
Yeah, no, it's actually genuinely impossible. Walking down like 2 major roads where there's just a bunch of pizza and kebab shops, like it's impossible. Oh my god, they both have glasses on. They might be different people, but they both have glasses
yes,
on.
that's different people.
Chat, can somebody give Hardy a sub, and also just say hi to Hardy, please, because he needs a bit of warm chat welcome right now.
Dryosa says Alfreton Road. Yes, Alfreton Road was the road I was talking about.
Oh my god, I was walking down Arthurton Road.
Arthurton Road?
No, genuinely.
Some lazy sissy planning has gone on between the two places here.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, enough of you have said hi to Hardy. Now give Hardy money, okay? 98 Gox, thanks for the gift sub to Hardy.
Oh.
Welcome back, Hardy. Thank you very much, Gox. Appreciate that. Just for that one, I won't turn off the webcam while I eat this pizza.
One of the places on Alfreton Road is probably different now, but it used to be a 15.5-inch pizza for a $5, as long as you picked it up and you didn't have like collection only. So when I was walking past 15.5-inch pizza for a $5, I'm in.
Mate, if I could get 15 inches for $5 in a heartbeat, I'd be there.
15.5, mate.
Half an inch can make a big difference, actually. I don't know why I ignore that. Thank you, Gox. There's no way Hardy's doing a gaming coaching session. C-Tones with a gift sub to Muesli.
Oh.
Muesli, my least loyal chatter. Welcome back. Thank you very much, C-Tones. Always knew you were one of the good ones.
Who do you think CR will take to next year when Lip retires? Yeah, Proud is the obvious choice, right? Maybe Stalker if they really want.
I feel like Proud's really unproven and nobody really has hyped him up yet.
A bit of a hidden gem, you know? If you know, you know, yeah, exactly. But most people don't know.
Yeah, no. Like, nobody is talking about Proud this year.
I know. First time from 7jar7e, it says, I know exactly what takeaway. That is the meat pizzas were beautiful. Yeah, it used to be 15.5 inches, 3 toppings of your choice. I think I would go pepperoni, ham, and doner meat. Oh, fuck. Now I want pizza.
I've given up on saying that out loud, chat. So, while you're welcome to say it as much as you like, I'm not going to say it out loud anymore. But I love Proud. Great player. And his fans, they rally.
Lip is retiring? Yeah, military next year, I believe, is the situation. No, it's not Donna. Haddy says it's not Donna, mate. Donna. You've written the same word twice, Haddy. You've just put little dots above the O the second time. Donna kebab. I says it's Donna. Ah, all the Germans are coming out here. It's like Duna. Duna. I've riled up the Germans, it seems. Say ooh. I don't know. How do you say, you know, the O with the icons above it? Icons. The dots above it.
The icon.
The icons. Thank you, Zelko, for the gifted tier 1 to Zelko. You gifted a sub from one account to the other? I can dig it.
You think Billy Dang is shit? Is Billy Dang shit? Who's Billy Dang?
He's like the, I guess, like up and coming one of the Chinese players who's actually, it feels like a new player of like actually decent quality. I think he's pretty good.
Wait, is that the Zarya?
Yeah, like he's pretty good, but he's also in the category of good at the heroes. That means he's not really the starting
it is the Zarya Marquis.
Yeah.
Oh god, that guy was hopeless.
What are you saying, Haddy? Bad things happen when you make the Germans angry. Yeah, there has been precedent. There has been precedent. Need a gifted sub for Ice? We need to say hello to Ice first. And then we can send him money. Does the umlaut make a difference for us English speakers? Oh, that's the actual word.
They're actually both actively trying to throw Gala. And I think the reason for this big break between maps is because they're trying to make some sort of competitive ruling about the fact that both teams are obviously throwing.
Yeah, it's really... This is where it gets really...
I reckon this is going to be a big break.
Yeah, I think the situation is so tough for the admins because you can stop the really blatant stuff, like if they're jumping off the map. But if they're just a little bit bad, it's hard. What are you saying, Haddy? Sag dash nix bluder. Oh, a Google Translate.
What did he just say?
What did I say? Let's see. Where's my browser? There
Don't you goats, please. I was going to, but I can't. They're actually letting in.
The Donna is pronounced with a short O, like the O in Go. Followed by N and ER. Like Donna? Donna?
What about winning against once again? Thoughts? I think, yeah, fuck that. Just throw. Hog ban from ROC, Kiri ban from Blade.
Look at how to pronounce.
Nobody touching any heroes that anyone actually cares about right now.
The most
but we're not letting into the map. We're letting into more productions because they're like, guys,
word, but how
whoever loses this map,
say what you're
we're going to make you win the
today?
tournament. We're going to undisqualify you. We're going to super qualify you.
Turkish pronunciation. Donar.
Oh, Pride mentioned.
Donna?
Donar.
Donna.
In English. Donor.
You're still trying to pronounce donor?
Yeah, I'm watching a video from my mate Julian here.
You
Wait,
are looking
at like Julian from Phaser?
No, Julian Mikkel on how to pronounce donor. It's actually a Turkish pronunciation. They're saying this guy's a fraud. This guy's a fraud. This guy's a fraud.
I know a fraud in Turkey, actually.
We do know there's actually multiple frauds in Turkey right now. The fraud capital of the world.
Hey, multiple? Who else is there?
Well, this Julian guy, and of course, our good friend Chrissy.
Oh, he's a Turk. Yeah, I was thinking of Chrissy. Would Gaiman for Hope watch this match if they played Zarya? Does he only watch matches where Zarya gets played or something? Is that his like shtick?
Hallo, ich hätte gerne 2 Halloumi und Gemüse-Döner in Düren.
Happy Mother's Day,
Zwei
Unter.
Dürüm Halloumi.
Thanks, man.
Dankeschön.
Döner?
Is Chris still going to China? No, Chris is going to the.
I got
where
it.
do you go to get a divorce? The registration office? Court?
I feel like if I say it like that when I go into a kebab shop in the UK, I'm just gonna get weird looks though. Donor?
I mean, what if they are the ethnicity where they pronounce it correctly and they just hear it wrong all the time?
Haddy reckons I'm gonna get stabbed for sure, which is bad in my books.
Okay. You know, to each their own.
Your accent needs to be consistent throughout. Oh, so I just need to... So you're saying the best path of action is to just do the entire order in a German accent. Okay. Either gonna get stabbed or get it for free. Alright, well, I do like to gamble. Or we're going into Havana.
Are you kidding?
I'd never kid.
This game. Anyway, I have to leave this game. We're still in the first fight. I'm out. Do you get penalized for leaving these games?
Quick play?
Yeah. Oh no, like quick play you do, but like this arcade mode, I didn't get the warning before I quit. Yeah.
No rules in the arcade.
Looking like ROC Esports on the Lucio. Why is Unter pre-fighted? Yeah, don't ask.
Why is Unter throwing his quick play games? For better seeding in the next quick play game.
Yeah, I wanted better seeding in the game. Bellassria is now playing the monkey on this map, which is like alarmingly viable, to be perfectly honest with you. I think there's a 4-hold in here for what?
Yeah, I think when you look at with the Ana and Zen as well, it's actually going to be quite difficult for Wen to cross the distance required to connect with this Ana Zen. So as long as presumably ROC are going to start playing like for far back, like the spawn holders would be a hot take, but if they just play far back, which it seems like they are, it's going to be very difficult for Blade to connect onto any of these like key targets, aka the backline.
If ROC actually wanted to lose, they would sub in Billiarding right now, is what C-Tone's suggesting. So maybe ROC are trying as hard as they possibly can. I don't even know if Billiarding is on ROC, but, you know, we'll go with it. Either way, Wen's stepping up to the plate right now. Dia, just a pre-fight pick onto Fari, though, so not a great start for a team that wants to lose. Nade splashes out onto the Ramatra as well, and Wen is just blocking, trying to play live. Bellassria counter jumps to Genji up on the high ground. A loss for those who are proud. And Blade, they've lost their first fight. ROC is looking a little bit too good right now.
The hold is looking alarmingly solid right now for ROC. Need Blade to try and find an opening. Fari's going to go over onto the Cass here. More chances to punish for Winston, clear out the Tracer, but won't have that range advantage. But not so bad on the attack anyway, because swinging this corner that they are stuck on now, Blade, can always be a bit difficult for the Widowmaker. Jump through from Bellassria trying to mark out for Genji. He's going to get slowed and walked on, and Bellassria is just going to die. One jump, one death. They pocket Fari through the Tracer pressure. Choi is behind him right now, but ROC have no choice but to concede space.
Yeah, look, now Blade finally have a bit of an opportunity to step up to the plate. Dia sliding out, but Wen just keeps pushing. Mega available. Chu has fallen over on the side, and this feels like a first point cap done and dusted, to be honest. With the supports dead, there's almost no way that ROC can actually get the recontest here. 3 players on cart. There's going to be no hope whatsoever. A late death for Choi Se-wan, who's just... No, he's trying to lose too. He's trying to get out this way where there is absolutely no hope of escape. But Fari has been slept up, and at no point has Blade 3-carted. Is there a world where ROC can recontest this? No.
No. The battle with this Tracer behind continues to go on between Pride and Choi right now. Wen has to be careful, naded up top. That Discord and nade can do so much to stop his aggression. He's just going to DP, get pocketed by his team. I believe Choi is still behind during all of this now, as Blade, they're going to keep moving the point, keep walking forward, nearly up to an entire 5 ultimates here. ROC not too far behind them either. Dia will slide out on half HP, and Wen's just been able to walk through most of the map for free here, completely uncontested. Where's Bellassria? Where's Choi? Where's the pressure? Wen is flanking the entire map. They've lost Fari. Wen is now surrounded. There's an Ana who's going to sleep him as well. And the misadventures of Wen while his backline is getting primaled. He can't even pop the ult here. And he was able to take the whole map for free, but the rest of Blade didn't seem to walk with him.
China is unbelievable now that I think about it. We've got Chu for Shu, we've got Alfari for Alpha U, we've got Pride for Proud. Like, they're just taking the piss with these names.
Sheep and knockoffs.
Yeah, no, we've got all of the Temu fucking Korean pros here in China, and none of them are going to make it to the LAN. ROC stepping up to the plate now. When, oh my god, Bellassria just receives the nano boost and takes him down. Big, expensive ult fight for ROC. They've invested 2, but Blade, I mean, they finally found a trade onto Dia at the end of this. Maybe they've got a recontest on the cards. Wait, Chu is Molly?
Yeah,
He's still not making land. He's still not making land.
Blade didn't invest a lot into that previous fight, so they got a big old bank of 4 ultimates into this next one. Lengther can use for Transcendence to mitigate one of those, but the problem is there'll be more ults to throw in, and Choi is going to do his part. He is going to die in spawn nice and early to make this walk up all the easier for Blade. He'll take a little bit of space. They've got plenty of carts still to push. Chu is just going to throw his nade hopelessly, but Blade actually comes in. Chu hit the sleep for what it's worth, but the kill went through anyway. And retake very easy. Looking for staggered kills. Lecter is on the flank, but man, he can't stop trying. He's got the healing orb on Bellisria, but it's going to take so long. Need the Mega to help out with that one. Passive heals will come into play. Choi is going to lose again to Pride. And they're stuck behind here. Where are they going? Is Lexer going to have to transcend to get out of this?
Lynx is going to trank.
Oh, he dies!
Okay, Bellisria pops the primal! 1v9, trying oh so hard. Bizarrely doesn't try to take the Mega, just goes behind again to make sure that he's going to miss the fight. Make it less obvious, man. Make it less obvious. Blade tactically opting to not push cart over and over and over again. But the support line from ROC just doesn't know how to let it go, so a big nade splashes up top. Wen has the choke in control, pushes in, forces the Transcendence out with a flashbang from Dia as well. Bellisria has jumped onto the objective. He's dead, but not before Dia takes down Remedy and Chu takes down Fari. Blade could clutch this. They have the ultimates to turn it, but there feels like there's no clutch potential when neither team is trying to win.
Rally on point now to try and force it through. Choi is going to have to recall. Needs to keep getting the touch, but Dia's going to die. Choi out of blinks, out of recall, and the point is just going to be tapped in. Bellisria messes up his shot. They do give a touch. Nano Tracer onto point. They're playing for it. Annihilation, but it's naded. They take it down. ROC looking good for the clutch. Pride is going to pull the blade. Takes down Chu straight away, but he needs more. Oh, a little bit short on Lexer. Does get on the second attempt. Damage now onto Bellisria. He is also low. They will close it out in the end here. Just Dia left alive. He can't do anything about this cap now. Blade get on to third point.
Blade have made it to third. 2.5 minutes to close it out. But to be honest, ROC, I mean, you can see that they have no interest in winning this Havana. They are taking the mick here. There is no hope. All of these flanks, all of these deep jumps from Bellisria that are so easy to one-jump, one-die him on. He jumps out into main again, just space jumping for all it's worth, poking out the enemy Widow with his right click. But we're in the free push zone here, where Blade can just keep on pushing the cart. Dia pulls the high noon up top, just for a laugh, to be perfectly honest. It looked like he was about to secure a kill over on the Genji, but maybe Pride was deflecting across the map there. You can see Bellisria dueling Pride, but there's an easy support pocket for Pride there. So the cart has continued to push up now, close to the corner. Choi gets the opening pick onto Fari, though.
Trying to trade and force Bellisria out of position, but Choi is just in the back. Pack's coming through from Remedy. Whipshot's going to force the recall, but Choi confirms the kill. Nonetheless, goes for the pulse bomb as he blinks into Wen there. No pulse value. Wen's found the trade. Bellisria has dropped the primal. Will bubble off a Ramadra here. Can they convert the kill? They can, and Bellisria will get out. So ROC should be good for this fight. They bought enough time for Choi to come back from spawn, and they'll keep holding the first part of third point.
You can see that this Bellisria guy just shits greatness. You know, even when he's trying to mess up his primal, he still manages to close it out and find a kill on the back end of it. Fortunately, he does want to go home, so he's just going to get pre-fighted there by jumping really, really deep and then back jumping into the open. Dia dropping onto Pride's head right now. Pride has no cooldowns, but Wen is just good for it on the Diva, dashes onto Dia's head and takes him down. We've got Choi in the back looking for a kill onto Fari, but wouldn't be surprised if we caught a little bit of Choi straight line. Great idea to push into the Tracer while reloading. Fortunately, Choi Sae-wan appears to have once again, for the third time, forgotten to have recalled as Pride dashes on him. Bizarre. Now, there's a rally on the cart to match the Trank. There's a self-nano from Chu. Asleep on the nano blade, misses, goes wide. Dia in the spawn, looking for a kill. Fari has been traded out, but Dia incredibly low. Orbital ray on the objective. We need a cart touch for ROC.
Dia's found a trade as well. The trades are going to favour ROC massively in this situation. Dia's going to get a second one now, and Beholder's looking good. One more attempt for Blade. They might even stagger out the baby Diva here as well. Wen's quite near the edge though, so he can just fly off. He's going to try and live. Gets towards the Mega.
Lengther's dead.
Oh, Lengther gets caught peeking as they chase the Diva into spawn. An opening now for Blade. They have the self-destruct to keep going. Choi has the pulse bomb. Last one was a Jax. Bellisria now on the Doomfist, getting forced back to point. Heading into overtime. Pride has killed the Widow. Self-destruct still available as Fari gets his angle. Connects onto Choi. That one was on purpose. And they are going to get the full push here on Havana.
Finally, Fari hits a shot. Choice-A1 out of respect, not blinking behind the enemy Widow, but instead just strafing side to side right in front of the Widow without using the blinks. That's all good, though, because now we've got a full cap for Blade, ROC. I mean, they are not going to full cap back. I refuse to believe it. ROC are going to do some absolute bullshit on attack, and we're going to go to a 1-1 scoreline, surely. Dia just can't let it go either, to be honest. It feels like Dia, Lengsa, Chu, like they're all kind of trying a little. It's Belly that's taking the piss.
I feel like on tank, especially on Ball and Winston, there's more ones where you do just see this, you know, one jump, one die, just rolling through, getting nothing, messing up your, you know. There's more ways to justify it. Whereas I think it's a little bit harder on some of the other ones to like miss convincingly or mess up convincingly. Like, well, you know, when we saw Fari on Soldier 76 in spawn, it's too obvious then.
Just, he was absolutely shamelessly throwing, like genuinely completely shamelessly throwing. And you'd have to imagine that the admins have talked to both teams after that first map and said, you have to try or we're going to disqualify you from the playoffs bracket, not just give you a loss here, but a full disqualification.
You have to press the disqualification, yeah, because they want the loss.
Yeah, they want to lose, but it's not going to solve the problem because they're just going to throw in a different way. They're just going to throw softer. And ultimately, neither team can be so bold-faced with it. I think as we get to the final map of the series, when it's like, it's going to go to map 5, right? Like, it's going to be insane at the end where neither team wants to win so badly, but they also don't want to get DQ'd for throwing. Like, it's going to be so great.
It's a real art to walk the line here, but Lengsa, he's not interested in walking any lines. He just can't stop trying. Gets the Widow pick, and this will make the first part of the map nice and easy. The cart will push for free. They can get Bellatrix onto the high ground and look for a little bit more. Pride's going to get caught dashing into this. Winston does have the Ana pocket with him. But now they can keep this cart moving. Not a huge amount of nano charge for ROC Esports over this, so they're just going to keep fighting for the high ground. Bellatrix is antied. Jumps straight back into that one, Choi. Bellatrix still zapping away, but the orb on Pride means they can just keep fighting this Discord onto Bellatrix. He's been forced back. He jumps back. Wen has been naded. Has to pop the form and will survive. We're going to get basically a reset as Pride dashes in for the Zen kill here. Lengsa's trying to take the fight, but Bellatrix responds to this, and it's a one-way trip for Pride, surely. Bellatrix gets that kill, opening for ROC.
Bellatrix finds the early kill. Fari goes down yet again. Just can't play life for anything at all. Blade's backline have both been naded here, and ROC are on the advance. They're really on the offensive right now, pushing quite aggressively indeed. They've also got 3 cart. They understand the fundamentals of the map as they are actually trying to close this out and make the point touch a bit difficult. But Dia, he's good for a death. He's going to go down. Bellatrix finds a trade, so no Widows in play anymore. Nanoboost comes out onto Remedy with Choice-A1. Looked like he was actually trying there. Gets himself slept nonetheless, and as long as there's no C9 here, Blade are going to hold on the retake. Wasn't even looking like a throw from ROC.
No, just nailed it on that nano engage. They'll kill Lengsa a little bit late. Lengsa did find a trade on the Ana, which is a little bit frustrating for Blade. Have to wait for Remedy to walk all the way back. But a lot of ults invested from Blade to recover that situation. No support ults now, so when Choi comes in with the Blade, Bellatrix comes in with a Primal. No defensive ults. Blade's best option might actually be aggressive with their Annihilation, with their Blade. Find their own kills. Need to work around Lengsa's Transcendence, but Pride just got in early and killed Chu. All of a sudden, sent straight back to spawn. Bellatrix is going to commit the Primal, a player down. Going to get antied. Going to get forced back onto the high ground. Wants to try and find something, but he's just taking too much damage. He has to go all the way out. Another wasted Primal. Oh, no, he gets a kill.
No waste. That's the thing about shitting excellence, mate. Even when you piss away your Primal, you still find a kill on the way out of it, and Bellatrix is just good for that. Choice-A1 flanking around the side. Should find a kill onto Fari here. Clearly no interest in self-preservation as he goes for a full slash dash combo and deflect in the enemy team spawn, but Fari's just got no fucking hope, so he goes down regardless. Counter dive now from Wen, not looking to trade forward, and Dia takes down Nuoran, who was so far away from that Transcendence. Pride pulls the Blade. The Trent comes out late from Lengsa. Dia will fall, but the player advantage is overwhelming for ROC right now. It's Wen versus the world, but if he can keep buying time, maybe, just maybe. Oh, it looks like Bella's is just going to go and kill who cannot help but be incredibly good at Overwatch, poor little Belly. So that is just going to be the end of the first point here as ROC cap.
ROC will cap, time extended. They have to full cap the map to keep this one going, of course. But they will get a couple of late kills here as well. Bellatrix is going to get traded. Now Genji 1v1. Troy's got support from Lengtser though, so should be able to win that. Dashes into a wall, chasing down Pride. Surely can't lose this one. Has to reload. Getting a little bit of help from his Anna here as well. Another deflect. Both defects invested, who eventually kill Pride and get out. No one get out. Body shot from Fari to take him down. So, 1-for-1 trade. Blade will get a chance to get themselves back here onto second. As Fari grapples into a Winston and a Widow.
Very bold from Fari to grapple into the Winston's face, only to be scalped by Dia. Now it's suddenly starting to look like maybe ROC can snowball through this second point. They've got aggro positioning, they're continuing to get the card push, but Pride takes down Lengtser yet again. So Pride just good for it over and over again right now. Blade really want to even up this scoreline so that they don't get accused of throwing too hard as well. Despite it being very obvious that they were hard throwing map 1, they still managed to throw harder than ROC. Anyhow, double support ultimate online for Blade. So anything aggressive from ROC right now, perhaps a Bellis Rhea, just a complete Kappa Primal, can be counted out by one of those. And when he's holding this high ground very easily, nobody really in a position to force him out. Fari, another pre-fight pick on a Lengtser as well, just cannot catch this guy.
Primal now into the back. Bellis Rhea will only Primal in a disadvantaged situation, takes a billion damage and has to leave. More of the same. Sleep in the back line here though, so Pride likely to get traded. It always gets his exit kill, and Dia's actually killed for Widow during all of this. All of a sudden, player advantage. The remaining 3 Blade players have 3 ultimates to throw in though. Nano used onto Wen, Sleep onto Bellis Rhea. He's going to get traded. And they have to burn the Nano, but actually, given the situation, only using Nano, pretty efficient way to deal with that. And Lengtser found his way to another death, I think.
Hey, Choose used Nano onto Choice 1 here. That Nano bladed in all of this. Manages to find a kill too. Trade of Nano Blade for the Annihilation and the Transcendence. So that was really not the worst fight in the world for ROC Esports, but they're not able to snowball it through. Fari is just getting smacked about life after life. Dia once again winning this Widow duel. No hope at all. ROC coming back. Bellis Rhea is on Doomfist now. You can see the throw is on. Really going to the Mickey Mouse picks. Choice 1 gets pre-fighted as well. Punch comes in from Bellis Rhea, punching the wall out of respect. And Blade, I mean, they're in a 5v4. They've got the Widow walls. It's going to be very hard for ROC to turn this fight.
Power Punch on the side of Bellis Rhea now. But very difficult into an Anna's End to play Doomfist. So the Discord, the Sleep, the Nade, everything makes your life so hard. Another big punch for Bellis Rhea. Lengtser has the Transcendence to answer Pride's Blade in this next fight, so it should just be an equal ult trade there. Bellis Rhea looking for the punch. He'll just punch out. Transcendence has actually been forced in spawn by Wen. He doesn't have self-destruct though, so he won't be able to get back into mech. Pride has walked up looking for a Blade opportunity, spots the Blade opportunity. Widow into the sky. Dio will land just in front of him. The nade is good, and Pride has found 2 kills. Doesn't slash him. Doesn't want to feed the power punch. Bellis Rhea will get out. Pride is going to keep pushing for the kill. Will get the kill eventually, making a meal of it, but we're into overtime here. I don't think ROC Esports are going to be able to turn this one.
Yeah, no, look, we've got one final touch from Choice 1, but a turn is another matter entirely. And it's looking like ROC, they're happy to see the scoreline evened up to 1-1, save themselves from the immediate risk of a disqualification as we roll in to... I'm gonna queue 6v6 in the meantime. Surely there's gonna be another admin talk to them now. This is what a game.
I mean, it's certainly a unique game. A unique game of Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, that's typically what you want, right? A unique game. Jungle Jazz, I just joined. Yeah, both teams are trying to throw jungle. Thank you, unranked 6v6 while we wait.
对，第一张地图是路霸和破坏球轮流踩下点，其实大家也没有很想在点里面打，那这张图只是把点换成了车。
对，所以说对于两边队伍来讲，看一下他们在后续能不能去减少一些这方面的失误吧。
另外，我们赛前好像所有解说猜的都是 ROC 3比0获胜，那这个已经没有了。ROC
Sunless Fiber says if we had player cams of this, we'd see the ROC players cheering that Havana result.
被打了一残，而是另一种
little high five afterwards.
对，可能还是两边队员在这个时间点更多去打1对1了，就是所以很少看到就是被动一个联动，反而就是自己去找机会。
这个其实作为一个比较训练有素的队伍啊，在这个打推车图的时候，随时有人碰车，这是一个 特别重要的素养。
对，所以说对于两支队伍来讲，这种情况已经出现2次了，所以我觉得可能在后面要稍微。
6v6 more serious in this round. Are you queuing goats? Yeah, I'm queuing the 6v6 goats.
How much goats have you got out of the goats?
Oh, I think I got half of one game and we lost.
Oh.
Yeah. Half of one singular game, like one Koth round, and we got like almost 100-0 by some team playing Orisa. Orisa and Doom is like a pretty potent combo.
Oh yeah. It's pull Orisa, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've had a single game without a Doom yet. I didn't know you had a Genji in you. I don't. These bots are actually like they didn't get a chance at life. It's so sad.
Like watching someone play ROC Esports.
Yeah, just a complete fucking waste of time. Is that what
no
you mean?
resistance.
Can you make your gameplay smaller, please? Maybe.
It's a real artistic choice here to have the gameplay highlights from OWCS China as the background for the training bot. Like action in action.
Yeah, I mean, what's more interesting, me shooting the bots or this OWCS China game? I think I'm not going to get a game. I think they're going to start the next map. Oh, there we go. We're back.
Watching Bellator fight his Korean Winston program is absolutely cinema. Resisting the god-given talent of gotta drop the juggle.
Why do they have a Lifeweaver promo going? They just play shit, you know, like they just play clips of stuff.
Videos. Yeah.
That shit, the what do you call it? The walking on beat to the music, the character with the umbrella. I can't remember what it was. That was pretty cool, to be honest. I think they made.
Wasn't that last week as well? That was Pro Chaser, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's a different tournament?
Yeah, like the one we watched last week, even though it had really high production value, that wasn't the official broadcast. That was just I guess for community effort. Yeah, that was a love of a game angle.
Are you kidding?
It was just no.
They weren't paid for that. You mean
I don't think so. No, they're not very official. When I spoke to Chen about it, he was like, that was Pro Chaser who ran the tournament earlier in the year. So yeah, that was just like that's just how the Chinese handle the Swiss stream.
Three wasn't enough? 3 wasn't enough? Hunter, can you full screen the gameplay? Probably not.
Got the left Seraphim backdrop now to the Lucio gameplay.
我们回到双方的半位啊，这张地图其实搬了像路霸和物子，其实也是非常有针对性。对，来接一下。第一张地图嘛，就确实用的比较。
Oh my god, hit one little pellet. Just one.
搬铁拳，搬铁拳。这你看，按照这个分析逻辑啊，我给你分析一下。第一张图 ROC 办了害灾，是坦克位是之前 Blade 可能会用到的一个英雄。那第二张图根据 Blade 的。
Oh, jockey! He's jockeying for position. Oh, he's typing.
也有可能办拉马叉。对，拉马叉。包括其实我觉得有可能会把原氏搬掉。当然，如果搬掉原氏的话，就要考虑一下自己家队伍的 Choswan 拿什么英雄。感觉按照 ROC 今天。
Blitzer writes, what would be funny is if ROC is actually trying their hardest but losing because they are fucking shitters. Looking at you, Bellis of a bitch. So some.
Could you put some respect?
Really, oh, Bellis hate going on.
Why are people hating on Bellis? Like, what's this anti-Bellis narrative?
然后下张图，哎，我有一计，因为现在是打了这个。
What's going on here?
和那个混合闪点，那安斯佩兰萨，吗？再来一遍，然后再拿一套。
In Bellis's defense, he was primaling 1v9 versus CC2.
Was he?
I don't think it was that egregious versus CC. There was the most egregious bit was just the Esperanza comp for when they lost in like 3 minutes in. Yeah, Blitzer's doubling down. Fucking hate Bellistria, he's actually so arse. So we found Bellistria's #1 hater.
I mean, it must feel good to have haters like Belly.
You know, they say no such thing as bad publicity.
There's actually such a thing as bad publicity. That's like a
I've heard
lie.
there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, you know, just wait until you find out that not everything you hear is true.
Wait. What do you mean?
Just taking the piss, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Good. I was gonna say, when I read a news article, it's literally written down.
Can you move your webcam over the Lucio portrait so it looks like you're in the game? I kind of like that idea, actually. Let's do that. I'll make your watch a little bigger. It's too big. That's nonsense. Not living in a fantasy world here, folks. Make the Overwatch a little bigger.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did have that egregious one on the primal, the post-pause primal PPP.
Oh, the PPP.
On the Saravasa was actually, yeah, that opened the door for the clutch.
I'm Lucio.
They played worse on Esperanza yesterday when they were trying than they have done today. I think that's true.
Is.
Spoken like someone who's never had a human trafficking case go public. Yeah, most of the things I said are spoken like that. No, just do a normal thumbnail, Panda. let the gameplay speak for itself.
Wait, why is Unter holding Lucio's weapon? What do you mean by this? This shit better not go to. This shit better not go to a second round.
Is
or
that?
a third round?
Oh, you mean your quick play game? I thought you were going to talk about the series. I was like, this series is going. Just accept it. This series is going all the way.
Oh my god.
那不能等我们的全阵容对吧？也不是我们选啊。对，我们要是选的话，我给你塞1万个阵容出来，但是目前为止的话，他们可能还在考虑，因为毕竟就是还是挺焦灼的嘛，他需要去考虑一下。真的，这个说到路霸我就来气，这个路霸
anti-fun. I think the idea is not funny. No offense.
I think you're anti-fun.
I'm anti-fun. Why does CX hate fun? Because of the old usage.
People have been because of fun's old usage. Because of the old usage. Finn, I just don't think you deserve to be on a roster of this caliber with old usage of that standard.
You're gonna Ray early? That's it. Your paycheck is in the bin. No money this month.
So slow. Did they throw? They're both throwing Wheats. They're both throwing. It's so much worse than just watching ROC throw. They're in a throw off. And they're having these huge breaks between every map because they're both fucking throwing and they're getting told off by the admins.
No, guys, we really genuinely need you to stop taking the piss now. Yeah, I mean, we weren't taking the piss before. Yeah, you were taking the piss before, but now we need you to stop taking the piss. We were never taking the piss. Bellistree's not very good. He's a one jump, one die kind of guy.
Just doesn't know how to play tank. His issue.
Why are you flaming our players? We're mid-match. Can you not flame our players, please? I mean, it is true. For the channel point predictions, there certainly is. I mean, it could go either way. There's no way to predict who's going to win this game.
Everyone wants to play Nightmare so bad. Bunch of fans. Classic American mindset. Center of the universe mindset.
Wait, what's happening? Oh, we're going to Esperanza. You have 24 seconds.
Okay, well, they just capped, so that's tough.
Real tough.
We're good for a retake, yeah. We're good for a retake with EMP, Trank, Tire, and such. Surely. Right, we got one.
Alright. Kiri ban from ROC. Winston ban from Blade. If anything, that'll make Bellastri's life a little bit harder to one jump, one die. But he's on Hazard, so you can one jump, one die on Hazard. It's a bit trickier, but it's always possible. Both teams rolling out here. Going to be Doomfist again from Wen. A Tracer, Soldier 76 to back it up with. Wen has rolled out Mega Side as well, so he's going to have an early flank onto the backline here if they want to go on that. Joy's going to run into him, get a bit of a punch. Now a bigger punch, and Wen has just deleted the backline. Just good for it on the Doomfist. 2 opening picks, and ROC Esports there on the ropes already. 2 players down. Their Juno getting hunted down by this Doomfist, trying to dart away. Wen's kind of chasing a little bit of nothing, just regrouping with the team. But Blade, they have a 2-player advantage. Just go push them. There's only 3 players there. Instead, they're going to try and spawn camp for 2 respawning players. Absolute shambles here. And now we're in a 5v5 situation. ROC Esports have got their spawns, and Wen's going to die in the room. Fari's going to die in the room. And somehow, some way, ROC are giving it away, but Blade are giving it away even more.
Both teams just consistently giving it away. Say hello to your small right streamer, by the way. We're back to that. Choice A1. I mean, look at this. We're 29% of our way to a Blade. We started pushing the cart after a full minute. It's a throwdown, and both teams are well and truly putting on a show. Choice A1 dashes after Pride. For some reason, ROC gets off the cart for a little while, just stops pushing. Wouldn't want to get too much. Absolutely outrageous here. Fari, 44% of his way to a visor, just on the legs, hitting the super flanks. Where is everybody right now? Fari is playing so far away, such an ineffective distance. Choice A1 kills Wen. Pride is spawn killing a Juno? Where even are we right now? These are not real fights. This is not a real match.
The point is moving all the closer. Chu is going to win that one in spawn. Fari comes to deal with payloads here, but he has to win this one-on-one with Lengtha, which isn't really a one-on-one at all, as the entirety of ROC Esports are here. And despite a very successful opening to the first fight, it's all been downhill for Blade. Ult advantage now. Lengtha has already got the beat, because he's actually got double the beat charge here as well. Just ready to go with that one. Big advantage for ROC now.
Oh, ROC. Driver's seat. 60 meters on the clock. Pride with a pre-fight onto Chu, though. Massive pick with the pulse bomb. Now we've got Dia holding this inside flank, but he's dangerously on it. I was going to say he might get pinched by the Tracer and the Doom, but no, he's just good to kill the Tracer and the Doom. Pulls the clock. Swings up through main. The cart keeps on rolling now, but Bellaria has been traded. Dia, out of respect, not going to use his E inside. Waiting for more. Dashes up onto the high ground. 1 versus 2. Gets himself traded as well. A classic respect moment. Such serious Overwatch on display here.
Really lining that slide up. Normally you see Soldier's a little bit faster and looser with it, but Dia was careful to make sure that was an absolute precise slide before taking a 1v2 in that room. Now a chance to move the robot back to payload. Blade will be pretty devastated about that. Punch going to be given away, and they have control of the high ground. ROC Esports, they have a lot of ults coming back, but Fari is still just dicking around somewhere. He's found a trade onto Choice A1. The fight seems to be happening nowhere remotely relevant to the robot right now. 4 ults for ROC on this retake.
Lengtha struggling to turn it off, but caught out in the middle of nowhere. No man's land as he has to amp away. Gets back up onto the high ground, has survived. Wen has the power punch, goes for it, but it's tanked by the Hazard. Pride takes down Dia, though. Good engagement from Wen. Can't get it done, though. Misses everything. He's got another power punch. He punches back out. He's inside his team's orbital ray. Very, very low. Big comes out, catches all 5. There's a ray visor taking place, but the downpour has caught Fari. The blade comes out from Choice A1, and the card has been stolen by ROC. Far too good of a play for us to be seeing on a map that they're intending to lose. ROC is starting to look like they're going to take the lead 2-1 here, Xavier.
Late trade from Pride, but it won't change the result of the fight. Pulse Bomb's going to be thrown out by Pride as well. Really thinks he can do it, but he's on 2 bars of HP. Low cooldowns blinks out to the Mega. They're going back to help Lengtha here with the robot. Wen has stopped out on the other side. We'll get a reset of everything. 4 ults invested in the previous fight from both teams, so a big old reset. Dia will be the closest to that overclock as our next ult. For now, though, they're trying to come through the right-hand side here with Belisria and Choi, open up a bit in this space. Wen's going to go into main onto the backline, but having a hard time catching this Juno, continues to go deep for it. Power Punch is lined up, catches everyone. Can they finish any kills? Remedy can with the torpedoes. Now they're all over the Juno. Good engage from Wen. Catches everything. They just need to be careful this payload doesn't creep away from them too far.
Oh, the payload has been stolen, so all of these trades, they're not worthless, but their value has been diminished a little bit on account of the fact that ROC still has the cart so deep into enemy territory. Proud duking it out with Choice A1 right now. That's not Proud, that's Pride. Forgive me, China. But now, finally, the close spawns should be turned off. ROC staying on the low ground for now. They're not even retaking. Belisria making the swap over to the Doom to match. He's going to counterpunch onto Wen right away, but he's so low already. Just wanting to press the advantage is Wen punching in, keeping the pressure up non-stop on Belisria. Fari is sprinting through the enemy team. Just call ESIC, call ESIC. Power Punch comes through, lands on a pole. Disaster. At least ROC, at least Blade are getting some card push right now. Oh, here's a good Power Punch. No kill converted.
Oh, Wen was doing so much. If only his soldier was more interested in using his hands than his legs to get involved in that fight. Maybe some damage wouldn't have gone amiss. And ROC are going to complete the whole, deny the checkpoint, deny too much progress at all for the side of Blade. And now ROC Esports, double DPS ult, double support ult. Really need Belisria to give this one away. And he can! He's going to go down before the fight. Choi trades it for Fari, but tank advantage now for Blade. Pulse bomb out from Pride. The fights are happening so split right now as both front lines dive, both back lines. They're all over this, but Wen's got limited support, but he's going to double down. He keeps going in looking for more. He's going to die, trying to get this overclock from Dia. Remedy is coming as well. Dia will hit the shot. Despite his better judgment, he's going to hit the shot and Choi will finish him off. Fari is here for one more. The guy who is most certainly not winning the Oscar tonight.
Yeah, Fari, the most unconvincing performance we've ever seen on the Soldier. Just trying as hard as he possibly can to lose. Zero illusion whatsoever. The thing is, if Blade throw and then get disqualified, ROC is still going to be in the same position where it's a real catch-22, because if you throw hard enough to lose this series, you get disqualified and don't make it to LAN. But if you don't throw hard enough to lose the series, you have to play verse once again and you don't make it to LAN. So it truly is a classic catch-22 situation where you are damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Ajax from New Orleans there as Dia slides in and just takes him down. Disaster.
Remarkable it's taken us to the third map to get an Ajax in this situation, but New Oran will deliver. And now Pride's going to go for a desperate pulse from trying to find the trade. ROC Esports might be in a situation of full cap here. Belisria is going to Meteor strike in spawn, looking for another kill. Visor has come out from Fari, doesn't find anything. Make sure to feed a bit of that power punch over before hitting the flank. Wen has dived in onto Dia, but Dia is mostly just ignoring him. And they will be able to get the hold. ROC, they still see a way to lose this map. They just need to double down.
Leinster just needs to stop finding fucking trades. If they want to see a way to lose this map, it would be well advised that Leinster and Choice A1 stop killing members of Blade. Leinster continuing to play his life, receiving that Juno pocket as well, but Remedy catches a kill onto Chu now. Fari got his one. After all this time, Fari did something. Blade, uphill battle, but don't count them out, Xavier. Do not count them out, because ROC want the loss just as badly as Blade right now.
There's always a way to lose the game. Some people will tell you it's always winnable, but the opposite is also true. It's always losable as we get an extended replay here. What's going on live? Fari is dead again. No surprises there. Didn't see that one to believe it. Belisria is going to get himself on point to try and deny the cap here. Dia's going to take Nuoran, who comes flying across for that. Tracer and Doom are deep behind enemy lines here. Blade are still trying to force kills and force trades, but Dia is just taking care of everything, and Dia is showing no mercy. All the kills, all the cleanup, 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock, and ROC still have this substantial lead.
Ari putting in too much work when it comes to throwing the game. No matter how hard ROC try to make it competitive, Fari is dedicated to making it completely uncompetitive. Bellisria eats Pride's Pulse Bomb with his block. That's the perk. First, second, turns it into a defense matrix rather than just a block of damage. And now Nuaran is going to be taken down by a punch from Bellisria as well. Power punch has been provided yet again to Bellisria here. So it is looking like it's going to be a super uphill battle for Blade right now. Remedy closing on that orbital ray, but will fall down to Dia's overclock. Bellisria takes down Fari, who's made the swap over to Sojin, trying to make it convincing at the last second. Grow up. Orbital ray comes out from Chu. Not sure what that's all about, but the touch is going to be very difficult for Blade. Impossible for Blade.
Really impossible, and a full cap for ROC Esports as they take the lead in the series again, and they're on match point.
Yeah, the admin talk is going to go so long this time around after what we just witnessed, so cue quick play, or cue the 6v6 mode. Pop out Fari now, for who? We're sorry, but Fari is feeling incredibly ill and can't perform today is the problem.
我们以前在看联赛的时候，我记得有几张图有那种跑锋76的打法，效果还蛮好的。像新皇后街，我记得可以。新皇后街的这个窗口比较多，然后有几个位置。
Have you thought that Team CC might have paid Blade to throw? Why would CC pay Blade to throw? They want Blades. They would probably rather. Oh, I see what you mean. But Blade also wants to throw for their own benefit. You're too much tinfoil in your hat, I think.
Has this format mishap ever happened before? It happened last year in North America for EWC qualifiers, where there was like a real positive incentive bracket-wise, like to lose, but it's like way more extreme this time around because it's a single elim qualifier, so it's actually like mandatory.
Because I think you get it. It's always true in every bracket. Now, once you know the results of some other groups, one team or another will get a situation where they can potentially get an easier bracket if they get a certain result, and sometimes that result is actually a loss. But it's never the skill disparity in teams in China. I mean, we're not talking like a 10% advantage or a 20% better bracket or run or something. We're talking like 90% better, 95% better if you can avoid once again.
Yeah, this is like just a ridiculous scenario because of the single elim situation, and just nobody wants to play against once again. Once again is so much better than these other teams, like a huge margin.
Whereas in a lot of other situations, you'd be talking about, oh, we'll get slightly better seeding, as in, oh, we might avoid a Korean team for one round or something, or we might get to play the third place team in North America instead of a first place team or something. It's not been this extreme, I think, in anything we've seen before.
This next 6v6 GOATS game better be like a 2CP stomp, because this is taking a while to queue. I'm worried. The Kindred Kinship Club, folks. Come on. Give me a game. This is going to be on Singapore or something. Get this load in time. Oh my god, Horizon? Fuck, I forgot about this map.
Oh wow. He's gone to the moon. Which, depending on who you believe... Guys, you can tell this is a video game because, as we all know, nobody's really been to the moon.
Yeah. This was the best 2CP map. I think that's a controversial take, but it was okay. It's like definitely one of the worst 2CP maps. Like Anubis and Hanamura were definitely way better.
I thought Volskaya was decent as well. I would put Volskaya above Hanamura. OWCS, I'm annoyed you guys didn't actually settle on a client of the week. Well, you know, sometimes an open-ended ending is the best kind of ending.
Hey, you seen the ending of The Sopranos?
I have not. Are you...
Enjoy our community, Game and Foe.
Are you saying episode 35 of Uncoachable was basically very similar to The Sopranos?
Yeah, when the Don't Stop Believin' started playing at the back end of the episode, it was like, oh, I've been here before.
分别是这个暴雪世界、艾希瓦尔德和努巴尼。那其中艾希瓦尔德、努巴尼都是温斯顿很厉害的图。对。那如果要避开温斯顿的话，基本上就是苏拉瓦萨和暴雪世界2选1了。
而且我们其实
Bastion just posted.
目前为止这几天下来，就是只有努巴尼没有见过。
I'm dashed. I'm dead.
就算是打，你像 OA 打过艾希瓦尔德，还有一场打过艾希瓦尔德。世界打过吗
It's like a team out there as well.
Paris was the best 2CP map? No.
Okay, Cried! I love this map.
I'd sooner believe in the moon landing than I would in Paris being the best 2CP map.
猎空打猎空啊，铁拳打铁拳这种东西。
今天其实很多这种画面的出现，然后的话就看一下下一张地图选择。下张地图的话，打简单点就来一张苏拉瓦萨，
真的简单点吧。
我感觉
没有必要搞那么复杂。因为暴雪世界是什么呢？长途必点那个特别长，要讲究你怎么上2楼，怎么推车。艾希瓦尔德和努巴尼都讲究怎么控高台，苏拉瓦萨相对来讲就干呗。
对，苏拉瓦萨其实可以打，而且苏拉瓦萨如果
Where does this go? I can't even remember the map properly.
Where are you?
Oh.
You're the coast? It's just like from the low ground to high ground.
Dead. There's in the little room on the side. Like on the high ground? It's like, how do you get in that room? Is it just at the bottom or?
Anyone who believes birds are real? No, I don't think so.
Birds aren't real.
这努巴尼和艾希瓦尔德那个高台跑不起来，然后苏拉瓦萨太小了也跑不起来，要跑的话就暴雪世界跑。
所以看一下吧，因为目前为止今天这两个队伍给我们带来的这个
The existence of Paris as well as Widowmaker sadly suggests that the nation of France is canon.
I think France is not canon. France is not canon. Nobody wants to accept.
We can write around it.
Unter, can you play Mercy? I don't want to. We're about to get EMP'd pumped here on second point. And I've run at this point and gotten traded.
You know what's not real? Bellatoria's hands.
Birds?
No,
That's also...
Bellatoria's #1 hater is not giving up a ghost.
It's like he has good aim too. Wanted it. Oh my god. Bad out of hell.
But Paris has a piano. So did Nazi Germany.
What a comparison. Dead with beat. Game losing mistake.
How long is the admin chat taking? We're on the caster desk right now, so it feels like the scolding might be coming to an end.
I think they were using the caster desk before. Is that true?
What do you mean?
They were just making them full, right?
Oh, maybe. I thought had we gone back to couch for back to casters, or maybe that was just as fictional as those glasses that one guy was or was not wearing.
That's my bad. The casters and the couch, they're the same people. They just changed their glass configuration.
Often, if you change whether you're wearing glasses or not, it can also change the appearance of what you're sitting on from a desk to a sofa.
阶段杭州，我们中国赛区一共有2个队伍可以去到杭州线下赛，那也就意味着半决赛赢了就拿到门票了，决赛只是争一个冠军。
对，所以就是说，在目前这个情况，对于2支队伍来讲还挺关键的。我们也看到他们的今天为了这个比赛也是感觉准备了非常多。
Ah, there's no mini. It's alright. It's worth it. Oh, hi Bliss, Blissy. Is there a Bliss in the chat or you no? You're just critiquing the Lucio gameplay and talking to Bliss when he's not here, you know? I just saved it, Lucio.
When do we get the TFT stream? What's happening next week?
Oh my god.
Maybe next week. Or maybe next weekend,
no.
actually. Am I doing anything
No,
Saturday?
no. No.
Really doesn't want the TFT stream.
Yeah, I hate the TFT stream. I just can't. This really bothers me.
This guy refuses to. It's really, it's bothered him quite a lot.
Oh, that's true.
Did I decide whether?
The good thing is though.
Go on.
They're also keen on killing me. They're not capping the point. They're all going for 1-for-1 trades on me. Like, I'm going to get my win.
They call that Blade Theory.
Fucking Blade. What's the soldier's name? Starts with an F.
Fari.
Yeah, that kind of is just taking the piss out.
Yeah, he's... Fari is desperately trying to justify his gameplay as legitimate to the admins as we speak.
My aim sucks.
是很懵的，是什么呢？上一场比赛那两个队，
It must be so hard to accuse Belosria of throwing when he is in fact Belosria. A second Belosria hater has entered the chat.
Another Belosria hater. Okay, we're gonna lose. Here's
They're
the
gonna
defeat
start a
screen.
club.
Belosria haters club.
The BAC.
It's not over.
Thank you, Septic, for the 9 months. Welcome back.
Whoa, 0 shots hit there. Like that's a little embarrassing. End of days. Dragged it out all that time just to lose.
Did you decide whether you were casting the face it or not?
Oh, hey, it's Luke. Thank you very much for the prime. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, I messaged my sister asking when she was coming down, and then she told me, and then I just ignored her. So that's really on me, I think. Yeah, it's basically the decision is whether my sister's going to arrive, and then I'm just going to piss off for a few hours. So I think I'm probably not going to do that out of respect. I think it will just be a China in the morning. Yeah. China in the morning. The only option which comes Monday. But also her boyfriend is going to drive us around a bunch as we do some like wedding errands, so it feels a little bit rude to like shove them about too much when they're doing us a massive favour.
You can't shove. You can't shove.
No, I can't shove your sister.
Oh, are we loading in? I see bands.
Oh.
Oh,
alright.
Suravasa.
Anna and Bulban. Seems reasonably reasonable. Obviously, throwing in the draft would maybe be a little bit too obvious.
Yeah, no, save that for Russia, you know, someone that, you know, isn't all about the nitty-gritty.
I mean, if there was a time to have a coach who wasn't bothered about the nitty-gritty, now would be the game to have it.
Why is Unter throwing my go-to quick play game? I'm sorry, C-Tone.
It's for better seeding, C-Tones.
I wanted better seeding. I just couldn't handle the heat with the Sombra, man. Just couldn't handle it.
我们说在ban掉了安娜的情况下，选择的阵容体系几种，我们从辅助线上来讲，禅亚塔加布里奇塔这种是偏进攻的，因为你的治疗量很低。
Dude, I thought they were going in, but we're just back to casters. I want out.
这种是我们之前用毛加的时候经常配的辅助。对，应该是需要去配合一下毛加整个的体系，它大招的一个收益会比较高。
Yeah, if I went Mercy, I would have also been fulfilling Jelly Moose's request. Do you another? I'm tempted. Anadan equals hog viable? True.
The hog is back open.
Yeah, hog's open. We could see some more hogs then.
You've dipped your toes into hog earlier in the series as well, so then it becomes easier to justify the next time around.
Yeah. How much money for you to get a Scarlet? There's not enough money in the world. Mate, there's not enough
There probably
money in the
is.
world. Yeah, there's enough money in the world, but I don't know.
The world needs more money. It kind of does.
那这张，那回到地图来说，苏拉瓦萨这张图确实也适合卢肖加物资，打一个纯狗突进就是了。对，那有没有可能他们像昨天一样，继续去拿刚刚我们说的那一套，可能再做一些微调呢？拿禅亚塔，对
500 set a price? Nah, more than $500, mate. You reckon my dignity's worth $500?
就是把自己的攻击性完全的打出来。
Overpriced.
攻击性提高，然后让自己的队伍可以在正面的碰撞当中占到更多的优势。
Debunking popular lie. Debunking more popular lies about my Overwatch journey. Choose your family. Get a real job. Hard stuck plat. He is hard stuck plat. And
hard to debunk.
He spends time with his family, but he's kind of not doing them a solid by not working a real job. Is my, you know.
Yeah, I feel like if I explain to my missus, "Oh, great news, babe. We're gonna be spending so much time together." Why isn't that? It's like, I've got 0 income and 0 things going on. Great.
What do you mean by that, Ahmedo? Yeah, let's play some Marvel right now, so yeah, I'm down for that. I could do with a little bit of Doctor Strange action.
To be fair, in the 1980s, you could buy a house and a holiday for being a plat tank player. It's an inflation problem. Oh, I see Saravasa. It is.
We're on Saravasa. We're ready to load into the thick of it.
It's crunch time, because ROC Esports are dangerously close to winning this series. Remember, it's a must-lose situation for both teams. And they are one Saravasa away from disaster here, ROC Esports.
Ryan versus Queen, and Dollasaria is for sure going to play the Ryan. Like, they're having all of these big breaks to tell the teams to take it seriously, and they're starting Ryan. Like, there's just no fucking way. These last two maps are going to be an absolute disaster, where both teams, they cannot stomach a loss. They cannot stomach a loss. Weeds, you say if he walks out on Ryan, I will explode. They were running at each other's spawn doors, playing Hog Zen on Control Center. Map 1. Like, they're taking the piss. Is yours frozen too?
Yeah. Oh, just unfroze.
Okay, cool.
Wait, froze.
And just froze again? Yeah, okay, all right. We're in sync for sure. 2019, frozen 19, 18,
17, frozen.
Frozen 17, yeah, cool. All right, we're in sync. No problem. Ryan Simbastian versus Queen Genji Sojin with a Moira for some reason. With a Moira, TP from Choice A1 goes down onto the point. Dia TPs, freezes time and space itself. But now everybody from ROC Esports is on the high ground of the objective. Frozen at 7 seconds. Suddenly we skip forward in time as Doctor Strange moves his hand, skips forward beyond the unlock, and Fari goes down first. Inconceivable.
More updates to come as we jump back into real time. Bastion TPing from one high ground to the other. He's got the angle on when. When is awfully low. More updates to come.
Yeah, no, news to come at 5 as time is entirely frozen at this point. It's not a case of moving through molasses, but instead a case of being completely frozen, like the ice caps up until the global temperature started to rise. Pride has managed to secure a static trade onto Lengsa, though. So right now it's a 4 versus 4, and one can only assume that we're going to skip forward to where Remedy goes down to Dia. Dia, a prideful man, incapable of turning off. But as we skip even further into time, 33% of the cap has elapsed, and Blade are getting traded.
For Bastion Sim for Ryan, it was the solution apparently. Pride is getting very close to this Blade. Oh, let me see if I can restart it. Hold on.
I think we're back. Oh, it hasn't frozen in like a full 10 seconds right now.
Mine's frozen now.
It's frozen at 50%. Yeah, no, it can happen. It can happen. Fari with Gal Gadot levels of acting. The worst you've ever seen. Seriously, rock bottom. Blade, they've got one chance here for a retake. It's already 60%. All of the members of ROC are on high ground right now. They TP back down to main. Moira damage orb comes in. Wait, we skip forward in time. It's 98%. Blade have retaken. Dia used Bastion ult in the mix. Let's find the YouTube stream with the Chinese caster. Wait, it's not. There's no stream, right?
There is no, yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can...
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're not back, but let's pretend. We can make it work, okay? It's a shit game anyway, Xavier. It doesn't matter if we're casting a slideshow. We'll make it work.
Let me see if I can reload it.
He's trying to reload it. I'm going to stick to what I know works, which is casting a slideshow. Blade opting to push off the objective, going very, very wide out in the open, trying to catch ROC on rotation. More to come as the screen freezes yet again. We can see that Fari and New Oren are closing on beat drop, and by the time the unfreeze occurs, we might even see an opportunity for them to come through. Yep, there it is. TP to point. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
TP to point. We're going to get a real life pause. This is not us pausing in time and space. This is a pause within the server. A pause that everyone in every corner of the world is experiencing at the same time. That will give us time, hopefully, to get onto an unpause or a lag-free link.
Yeah, I think I just opened it. I might just restart the program because I can't tell if I opened the new stream or not. 帮自己家的前排拆家伙，随时去准备转移。
其实我们在之前的比赛里面也是看到过很多搭配堡垒的体系。首先，秩序之光这个英雄真的是堡垒的。
Alright, we're back.
因为堡垒没有位移技能嘛。
I could have queued quick play for sure, dude. Like seriously, that would have been a good cast with the quick play going simultaneous, in my opinion.
Well, it also sort of works as
Rock,
they roll out the Rhine, but they win the fight, so it's
Like, can they DQ both teams? Like, it's just a joke. It's such
yeah, I
a
mean,
joke.
I feel like the just everyone's out, and then you just make CC's life even easier as a result, type thing.
来取代巴蒂斯特那个锁血，用这个铃铛来保堡垒。其实这个阵容从阵容本身上来讲还是合理的。
对，是合理的。最关键就是说在这
Do I need to diff you again? You'll get the chance. You get the chance. It's another game after this.
Oh, the admin's really scolding them. Yeah, I mean, there's been significant. The breaks between the maps compared to every other day have been significantly longer.
Chugga, that is a bothersome image you've put in Discord. That makes me uncomfortable almost. Shocker.
难点一个是秩序之光本身这个点很难，秩序之光的每个传送门都特别关键。再一个是后排辅助真的是非常要
need some water. I think that's the problem here, not the game.
For water?
My level of hydration.
它的整个输出直接决定着你们这张地图或者你们这个阵容的走向。我们在之前很多版本里面出现过堡垒体系，你可以看到堡垒真的就是全场的最核心中的核心。
Disqualification isn't much of a threat, right? Well, it could also, it will fuck up your seeding for stage 2 as well if you're disqualified. There's also, I think there's also no cap in terms of how much they could punish him if they really wanted to either.
我们看到之前韩国的比赛也有队伍选堡垒，他的那个点了开炮以后那轮变身开炮伤害很可观，不是大招那个开炮啊，是他的变身开炮。
对，他会有一个持续性的正面爆发，而且这个他整体能力不错。
I mean, I'm just saying it's the tournament organizers' discretion what they want to do if they decide to punish both teams. There's no like pre-agreed this amount of punishment for this, so they can actually do whatever they want.
抛物线它有一个这个叫什么？怎么来讲？
怎么讲？延迟弹道，狂鼠是有抛物线，
它有个这个轨迹。
法老对有个轨迹，所以你像我们打法老之鹰的时候，一般我们会说远距。
You reckon that's a tech pause or a you guys are throwing again pause?
I don't know. Could be either. Could be either.
包括它弹道你是可以看到，它的路径你也能看到。
对，但堡垒点了那个威能以后，那个炮确实有点快，很难躲。
对，所以对于这边的。
What the conversation's even like? Well, you don't have to say because we told you so. It's just like if you don't put it together, you're disqualified, and then you're not going to land either, and your seeding's ruined for next stage.
I'm back in queue.
Could once again throw their game to swap for seeding for fun.
They could, right?
Yeah, they could. They could just. Then you get once again knocks out both CC and ROC. As all the 3 teams end up on the best side of a bracket.
Wait, are they coming back? Oh no, they're off gameplay entirely.
No, we're just still on the caster desk.
Wonderful.
只要是配秩序之光的地面坦，基本上来讲都是打主动进攻，收益会比较大一些。
What if they remove their foreskin as punishment? That would be inhumane.
其实主要用到的是秩序之光的摄像头，对，是这个哨界炮，不是。
I don't feel
There's
like
no need
it.
to mutilate them, Drini.
I wouldn't sign up for that tournament if that was in the rulebook.
Exactly.
但是我们说在堡垒这种体系里面，秩序之光的传送门是个团队位移技能。
对，
这个体系。
OA is locked #1 even if they lose 3-0. Oh shit.
Blade 这边也有个比较有意思的，拿了莫伊拉。
对，
莫伊拉同样是他有一个威能很厉害，是他的主要威能。他一开始第一个威能。
Yeah, I think I think that's right. Actually, can't lose.
那个其实就那样，但主要威能那个减疗和 DPS 位的减疗是可以叠加的。
对，
所以那个黑球减疗。
Which unfortunately is the same situation that ROC are experiencing right now, where they just can't bloody lose.
所以这一套爆发如果打出来，再配合自己的大招，其实团战的胜率收益率其实挺高的。
我没记错的话，好像是黑球减疗和 DPS 减疗，如果都挂上的话是减疗50%，这个很夸张。
但关键是这个莫伊拉这个英雄。
Fari 20 years of hard labor in the cobalt mines. Yeah, no, I want Fari mining lithium until the day they die after this shit. Like I've had enough.
带莫伊拉的阵容里面都会先打莫伊拉，
先杀莫伊拉。对，而且莫伊拉这个英雄呢，你完全。
Yeah, I mean, I think they should just finish the game. Let one team throw so hard, and then punish them by changing the playoffs format to flip the bracket in some capacity.
That feels really shitty for CC though, because you sort of think you've got like you've done it just to have it changed again on you.
Yeah, true. Actually, maybe punishing these teams should be more direct.
Yeah,
CC earned their place on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, I
what if
feel
they
like
revoked citizenship from all Chinese players on both teams as punishment and called ICE as punishment for this unconstitutional game? Yeah, true.
Got a truer in chat.
True.
Can't they add 2 more series to set up the whole thing? But how is that fair on Team CC, who have done done what was expected of them, won that crucial game? ROC, because ROC should not, ROC, of all the people who should not be compensated, it's ROC who lost yesterday into actively throwing today. Should we really change the bracket to accommodate them?
Yeah, definitely not.
Like,
maybe just reward the people that won and punish the people that lost.
Yeah.
Why are you so small, Unter? I'm perfectly average sized, mate. Maybe even a bit above average.
This poor seems longer.
Punishments would go hard. That would be nice. I want Choice A1's kin and Dia's kin to suffer.
Bellatoria's son or Choice A1 daughter, neither, as they are both suffering generational punishments.
如果是最近这段时间的话，可能就是因为有一个英雄是防这个天能飞的单位的，就是伊拉瑞。然后伊拉瑞如果再配上8。
If yesterday went differently, do we think Team CC would throw here, or are they any more honourable? If CC lost yesterday, Team CC had played their last game yesterday, so they just would never have had the option. They would have just had to suffer the consequences of losing.
对他有传送门，我是可以直接往你脸上骑，这是我们前面聊的这个，可以打得更加主动一些。
Your love to hate on tank players, I can't lie, pisses me off.
Thanks for not
Is it really that impossible to beat OA? Yeah, they're way better than the other teams. It's not gonna fucking happen.
It's rumored that ROC's whole team has just lost internet connection. Where's this rumor from? Where's this rumor from?
We're just making rumors up now.
I mean, that's how rumors start, to be fair. You can just make something up and then it's a rumor.
那还有一种就是我们在之前也碰到过了一些队伍拿的就是打一个纯放狗提速，我要强行去利用自己的各种拉扯去把你一个阵给你破掉。在这个情况下的话，除非你的这个整体放狗能力非常强，但是我觉得说实话，想要去把这个阵容给破掉。
Jimmy posted this on Bilibili after Blade won a map. For a team full of players with no experience except small tournaments, playing so well against veterans on ROC is already a great achievement. Flipping the mountain, let's go. Wake up, Jimmy.
Flipping the mountain. Who's Jimmy? Like the hit scan player?
The guy, he's now one who played Flex DPS, yeah. This tournament, but better known as the hit scan player, I think. Was it Guangzhou at the time?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the brain of a hit scan player.
Can they literally just forfeit? Yeah, but I think if you forfeit, they would just disqualify you from the tournament. So then you...
I think of Far Mercy on Brig, you should join ROC Esports. I'm trying to kill C-Tones. Can I not cancel the res with that? Jimmy's trolling? No, he is a hit scan? Yeah, I mean, he's fucking brain dead. Of course he's a hit scan player.
The Chinese fans hate No Hill? Why do they hate No Hill?
Everyone hates No Hill, bro. Everyone knows.
It was really weird to me at LAN, to be fair. So I'm not trying to defend. Not weird, but just like really fucking awkward, you know. And I was just like,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being socially awkward, mate. You're in pro gaming.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like that. I thought you meant that he was like a dickhead to you. I fucking hate that guy. He's just autistic.
Like it was rude, but it's very believable that it was rude through awkwardness, like social awkwardness, rather than rude through intent.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Nah, he's definitely a dickhead. I mean, weren't there all these rumors that he was like pretending to coach a team? He was like streaming scrims for a team and pretending to coach them. And then what he would do when he was streaming is he would pretend to give the team feedback on stream, mute his mic on the stream and talk. But then the players came out after the fact and said he wasn't even giving feedback. He was just laughing. He was just pretending to talk.
It was all an illusion.
Yeah. Like, I think he might be like one of the greatest frauds of our generation.
Because some people would be content just to be like a passive member of the team, right? Just on the team, not do all that much work, you know? But he will go a step further to try and convince the public he's actively integral.
Yeah, that's some Spilo shit. Okay, but that's a great bit. But it's not a bit. It's like he's trying to mislead the public about him being GOAT coach, you know, like.
I feel like one of the biggest red flags of not being a good coach is if you spend a lot of time actively talking about how good a coach you are and trying to convince people you're a good coach.
Me in real life.
Yeah. You ever see Junk Buck trying to convince people?
He thought he was a nice guy when he helped a bit in Team Spain in 22. He's really hated the Chinese community, I think, Gala. There's a reason that he's not coaching like either of the top 2 Chinese teams for sure. He has like a really bad reputation.
Why would he intentionally mute his coaching to the players? Presumably because the players would tell him to shut up, or it's just not good.
Because he wasn't coaching. He was just pretending. Because nobody would listen to him or something.
But if you don't say it to the players, then they don't hear you, they don't react, and then everyone watching just thinks you've said the feedback, the players have listened.
Yeah,
you're doing your job.
He's like got comms muted or something, and he's like talking to the stream during the scrim, I suppose.
Yeah. We have just gone to an advert. Or like, you know,
that's sick.
Yeah.
ROC has actually like for sure pulled the plug on their power or something, right? Like.
Yep.
Like they're just pretending that they've all lost power, just lying.
So did either of the teams get disqualified during the break? I was watching OC before her power went out as well during the pause.
Oh wow, maybe OC is in the ROC facility.
She's
I know
on
she
the
doesn't
ROC
like
facility.
The Saudi rosters, maybe. I saw like a clip of her watching the CC game, and like she just goes, "Yes, the Saudis lost at the end." It's like there's such heavy investment in the Saudi franchise losing because they're Saudi funded.
Yeah, well, no one's been disqualified. We're having... Well, it could be a tech pause, could be the power going out, or it could be some extended conversation going on.
Just having a quick chat.
Fake it till you make it. Yeah, thanks, Yeetadog. I feel like fake it till you make it is not actually that useful in this situation. Or if you're gonna fake it till you make it, don't do it on a public stream where you can be so easily disproved, and then the players who already don't like you will just so quickly shit on you.
Wait, Smash said what? Pretending to be a coach, eh? I know a guy. Yeah, Ben. It's legit straight out of my playbook, Ben. It's insane. The only reason that I talk shit about No Hills because I don't want people to realize that I'm the Western equivalent of him.
Yes, it's a classic shift the blame, shift the attention to someone else so you don't get caught yourself.
Dude, how long does hack last? Oh my god. Literally forever. It's like fucking 10 seconds.
Some of the stuff that used to be in the game, you just forgotten about, but it's so egregious in hindsight.
It's like I kept walking towards her, trying to sleep her, trying to nade, and it's like, but my abilities are just never coming back.
That's just manual. Just do it every 5 seconds.
Oh my god. Alright, that's enough of Arno. What's next? Get a Zen going. Get a Mercy Zen going into the Doom Sombra.
Basically, what happened was a few months back, NoHo had a huge argument on stream with Farway, where they started exposing his fraudness on CC back in the day. Oh. Because NoHo went on his stream and started shitting on Chinese players and saying how he could just get a random Korean which would be better than them all. I mean, it all seems straight out of a playbook of when you're less interested in doing a good job but more interested in some sort of attention and public praise.
I fucking love attention and praise. Can you guys say something nice about my coaching?
Oh, the silence is deafening.
I could kill for some validation right now, and no players are coming out in favor of me right now.
Anyone? Anyone defend a small left streamer?
Sugarfree looks so good on your team. Yeah, because I taught him everything that he knows, buddy. Your bands are really creative. Yeah, cheers. Anything else? My coaching session with Unter helped me out of Elon Low. Yeah, I told you to play Torb.
Unter's coaching costs less money than other people's. Oh, yeah, thanks, Tom. Does No Hill do any legitimate coaching, or is this all just a No Hill meme?
Under side delta, okay. That's an honor, mate.
That's
Thank you.
No, that's now we're in the throwing category where it's too obvious.
Oh, so close to ultimate. I shot the fucking Doom one more time with Discord. That's a big freezer.
When we signed No Hill to Bleed, or when we were signed to Bleed, No Hill messaged me and asked if we needed a coach. He also asked if we needed Koreans. He's just wheeling and dealing Koreans. You guys need any Koreans? Got some Koreans if you need some.
Koreans. No. Oh, I want my cube back.
Back in the cube.
It's so unfortunate. Never lucky.
Has this game been the shitfest we expected? Yes. The added shitfestery that is gigantic breaks between the games, and we're now in a very long tech pause. All of ROC are stuck in a latex cube, and the admins can't get them out. Is it throwing if you get stuck in a latex cube during your game?
I mean, it depends on whether you chose to be placed in the cube or if it was like a forced thing.
Yeah. If you got into the cube voluntarily, then that's your own fault.
Yeah.
But if you just get cubed, then you've just been cubed.
At any point where rosters are up in the air, No Hill was messaging everyone on Earth to make a team with mysterious Chinese sponsors. Oh, that's good. Trusty No Hill with his Chinese connections.
My favourite sponsors are the mysterious ones.
Yeah. We love sponsors that don't really exist. Unter likes to pretend he doesn't want to go in the cube. You know me too well, unfortunately, Suki.
I got a VOD with Unter where he threw me into the cube and did nothing else. Would book again, though.
They have EMP. Or did they just use that? Yeah, old Chagas, the fuck is the cube? Yeah. I don't watch one.
Any cube heads? This is what my parents thought would happen if I spent more than 1 hour on Minecraft. I don't think I've ever played Minecraft, you know. Probably too late.
Now we lose to grub.
It's a little shit now. Have you not played Minecraft? I wasn't out when I was playing games.
Jeez.
We hadn't
That's how fucking old this guy is.
We hadn't released it yet. And by the time I did, I was playing other games.
Oh, we won. Dude, like, we're still in this fucking Suravasa right now, man.
we didn't even... What was it? Just the end of first point we got to?
Yeah. I had time to give up. Q for a 5v...
6v6.
Yeah, Q for a 6v6 goats. Finish a 3 coth round 99 banger getting spawn camped every fight. And I'm gonna queue again.
I mean,
did Unter play Minecraft? Yes, I saw CNanners playing the Minecraft Alpha, and I bought the Minecraft Alpha based on CNanners' YouTube videos. My mum baked this cake the other day, and I took it home. So I eat this too. Eat it with a fork.
Do you remember that horror movie that was called Cube as well? Where they're all locked in that cube and there's a series of games. They have to try and, like, deadly games to get out. We're only halfway through the day 2, right? There is another game after this. That one will be a quick one.
Probably won't be as agonizingly shit as this, but, you know.
Wait, ROC is still going on? Yeah. The pause has happened so long that some people have just arrived after the pause and have no idea. No idea we're even partway through a Suravasa.
The Saudis pulled the plug on the internet. Rematch tomorrow, guys. The Saudis are going to say, we can't play. Just mark it as a loss.
Sorry, guys. There's no way to get the power back on, and there's just a room full of people standing next to an unplugged cable. There's no way to fix this.
What does that mean, Horn Gag? Couldn't ROC just forfeit? Oh, Jord TW, you must be new here.
Surely we have time
it's
to
so
record
hard to
a live
if both
coachable.
Teams are trying.
What happens if both teams forfeit? No, we don't want to play. We can't play either. Okay, just cancel it. You're right, though. We probably have time to record a quick uncoachable during this pause.
Just tried to do the uppercut of Doomfist.
Who do I think will win a promotion relegation? Don't know. Quick Esports seem to be doing quite well. Maybe Frosttail as well. Or maybe I'm talking more about winning Faceit League. I don't know if they'll win. If they'll be like Vision. I think probably have a really good chance of just bouncing back up.
Wake Chris up from his old man nap. Chris is probably smashed in Turkey right now.
He's absolutely lit right now. He's on his third plastic. I don't know. He's probably on his third plastic surgery of the day. 5th beer.
Good man.
Just a good old Sunday.
This just in. Someone broke into Faree's house and shot him in the head, resulting in a forfeit from Blade. We can only dream, Lemmy. We can only dream.
Beer after surgery is crazy. Is it better to pre-drink for the surgery?
It's Turkish. It's Turkish surgery. You can do whatever you want.
Get reports it's better to pre-drink. In Nuaran's stream, many players left for lobby. And this does seem to back up the power cut hypothesis, doesn't it?
I mean, where are they? Like, geographically? Like, they do have a facility that's
China.
a thing? Are they all together?
I thought so. Because there was that thing where they played Saudi League where they all just had loads of ping. I mean, I guess maybe they would also have loads of ping if they were just playing from Korea and China, respectively.
Yeah.
But I think they might have they might be in like a team house somewhere.
It's up there.
So he fails and he gets to go on a holiday. Yeah.
Chris is gonna come back from Turkey looking like Sky Ripper. I I wish I had a friend as attractive as Sky Ripper. Fucking gorgeous young man that he is.
So nice living with Sky and just steal all these fucking serums. Sky, can I use some of this? I can? Great.
His serums? His skincare routine? Is that what you refer to?
Yeah. What was it?
It's actually pretty hard to find someone in esports with a skincare routine.
Yeah, I mean, he had some, what was it? It was called like snail cream. But it was like a moisturizer, and it was honestly the best moisturizer I've ever used.
What do you need the face cam to be bigger for? Julie7672. He has potions and efforts. He's got all sorts of lotions and potions for any sort of occasion, Wheat. Don't you worry about that. The score is 2-1 with ROC ahead, which is why ROC have abruptly had a power cut, because ROC were actually winning the first fight of Suravasa, or the first point of Suravasa. So because of that, the Saudis needed to get involved and actually pull the plug on their facility's internet, because if they win, they cannot qualify. Oh, you want to be able to see my face better? For what reason, Julie7672?
Explain your intentions.
Yeah. Flank left, Unter. Done.
Addy says, no way ROC had power cut. That's what we're being told.
No way. Inconceivable.
Sometimes for power cables, they just unplug themselves. You know computers.
Oh.
They are so unlucky, I know. Ah, shucks, they might need to forfeit. I'm really sorry, guys. There's just no way to continue.
Dude,
yes.
manual hack lasts so long! Wait, the hell?
There are connections issues claimed by by both teams.
Both teams are DCing right now.
A power cut? Oh, wait, there's a link to... No one's live. Billy
I have no hands! I'm fucking TVNT!
You're what, TVNT?
I am fucking TVNT, you heard me. I'm not afraid to admit it anymore either. Fuck. Pissing me off.
How do you fuck him if he doesn't have hands? Tom, are you
Let me
telling
tell
me you don't know? You don't know? If you think it stops at hand job, boy, do you have a lot more things to learn.
I mean, when your sole experience comes from jacking off, I can see where the confusion might come from, but still, it's actually a bit different with another person.
You'll be really pleasantly surprised what else is out there. I just finished my breakfast. Are we still on break? Honestly, go have lunch as well.
You could go have a 3-course fucking dinner before we're done here.
I watch Commander X streams. Do you think I have vast quantities of sex in my downtime? I mean, yes.
We make a great team, Jungle. No comment. I like that. You type it in the chat, like. So you can talk to me. Yeah, you're right here. You know, like it's that easy. My days. Spin to win.
If I have time to watch all 1,000 episodes of One Piece, yeah.
You're employed, sir. The viral "this man took a photo of himself every day for 30 years" video was actually all done during this pause. Yeah. This is an all-timer moment. Like, just, I think they should DQ ROC, to be honest. Like,
yeah. I
think they should DQ ROC.
You know what you do? You know what you do, right? You disqualify ROC.
You DQ ROC, you put the other team
Blade
as a loser.
second. No, you put Blade second, so they both fucking lose for throw-in.
Yeah, well, that's the consequence, right? Like if you DQ one team,
the other team gets the bad side of a bracket.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, fuck them both over.
Yeah.
ROC players are posting proof on Bilibili that they have no internet. How do you prove you have no internet? You just a photo of the connection error thing on your computer?
You know, like, if you... I reckon they DQ them, dude. This is such obvious bullshit. Like, nobody is believing this, dog. Like...
Not after the performance we've seen over the last 3 maps, and then this just so happens to happen. This happens to happen right now.
As soon as it looks like they're gonna win.
Well, they win the first fight on Suravasa convincingly as well, right? It's like, oh shit, we're just going to win, even if we feel like we've chosen like a dodgy comp to try and get us out of trouble. A photo of them
their router and they're sending pictures like
a picture of them standing there. Yeah, that's what Guildthorpe said. Router in one hand, Ethernet cable in the other hand. Just confused. There's no way it works.
There's just no option.
Maybe the shut up, Alpha. Alpha says maybe the poor performance was down to pink. Oh wait, hold on. Zissa sent me the link. Let's see. These fucking jokers have just sent a picture of their desktop showing the no internet symbol.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Like, that is so fucking convincing, dude.
I was more convinced by that guy who didn't have glasses having glasses.
His facial structure completely changed and Speedy sent the evidence.
How did they send it without internet?
A joke. Like, nobody's we just watched you throw 4 maps, dude. Like, he had fucking glasses. It's in the VOD. Yeah, Speedy. Whatever, mate.
Apparently, the current thing on screen is a little notification, and Nelsos has kindly translated it for us to say, since both teams are having internet problems, the match is paused. Please wait patiently. Waiting.
Both teams are having internet problems. I mean, to be fair, it could be a China-wide internet issue. Even the stream was having internet problems while we were watching.
Maybe, but you know our fraud abroad right now, Chrissy in Turkey? He's pretty much convinced me that these things wouldn't happen in China.
Yeah, true, actually. There's no such thing as production issues in mainland China.
Yeah, both teams, Sammy. Or so they claim. This is game of the year, right? At this rate, Fred, it might be the game of next year as well.
Yeah, struggle.
What's
Chris actually doing plastic surgery in Turkey? Yes.
Yeah.
He said that he wanted, like, he wasn't really happy with his hairline. Like, he felt it looked a little bit too mature for his age. So he's getting new hair, like a little transplant, like 2,500 grafts, I think is what he settled on. And he wasn't really fancying his teeth either. So he's going to get the old turkey mouth guard.
Yeah, it feels like most of the problem was actually teeth and face related and hair related in stage 1. This is the first time.
Mainland.
This is the most fun I've had watching OWCS in a long time. MD wants to time out TVNT? Fucking hell. Time out TVNT. Oh, it's been deflected. Badden's deflected it. TVNT is safe.
Lucky man. Does that mean the TVNT heard that comment about me fucking him?
Well, MD has deflected it again. Back on TVNT. Yeah, TVNT's not here. There's now a deflect battle going over. TVNT only mentioned by name. Badagol deflects it back onto MD. MD deflects again. And back again. Is one of my mods here to keep track of this, or am I going to have to do it myself? I mean...
Can we do this every week?
I'm
would
here.
you rather
Alright.
get M-pregged or cubed?
They're not mutually exclusive.
I'm versus Fovide, Jungle, Suki, Seatones. Like, it's just...
No way, it's actually an all-star. It's an all-star game.
Let's just get this full hell out of the way, boys.
I'm getting this on screen. The deflect is still going back and forth between MD, who wants spent TV and T.
I haven't seen OWCS in about 6 months, and I come back to see this shit. Yeah, it's a good product. It's working out well right now.
Apparently Molly types are. No way, they're coming.
Piss off.
The deflect battle is still going back and forth.
I think we're back.
In 3 minutes, I'm being told. You got 3 minutes. I'm gonna top up my water quickly then if you got 3 minutes.
Alright, we can full cap in 3 minutes. That sucks. Art. Where's my nade? They must have nerfed that during Overwatch 1. That feels just outrageous. Like, a manual hack was just a kill. Now we're really locked in on the full push commitment.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We're full pushing, don't worry. It's totally happening.
Alright, we're back on cast.
We keep winning fights, but we never push cart. So, like...
ROC roleplay.
Where'd you get the 3-minute update from? Was it Chen?
No, from Edaxius. From Aming's channel.
Oh.
I think a few of the Chinese players are streaming either their POV or something similar on Bilibili.
Oh.
So we're getting just like an update from the future.
Really wasted that anyway. Cried. Where's Pro going?
I went and cooked French toast during this break. We've had breakfast, we've had lunch.
Chincha Haimane team. Keep on trucking. I can hear their monkey in our spawn. Just fucking take me.
I've actually just finished my banquet for today. What did I miss? Oh my god, we're back in the lobby. There's currently only 4 players. We're still paused, but there are 4 players on stream right
now. When they unpause, they'll all snap in, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're getting closer.
I just can't hit anything, can I? Something about the broadside of a barn.
I'm a Thanos. What did Blissey do? Just finished making authentic 18-hour ramen in this break.
Bravo, Japan.
The casters are now discussing who exactly lost internet connection. The truth is, nobody.
I don't even hit that sleep. Like, just grow up. The fuck is their honor doing back there? Finally hit the sleep, but I don't need myself. Oh. It's good that they're focusing the streamer. It's the only reason we're winning, I think. They're all just trying to kill me over and over again. It's just, who's there? Thank you.
Will China Stage 2 have proper playoffs? Yeah, I'm pretty confident they might change the format after this fiasco.
We didn't even win. Oh. 5 more minutes. Until will you marry me? Yes, Rory. Trap.
这欧洲队伍，我觉得真的，如果大家真没有看过，在之前，因为我们因为要去解说线下的一个比赛，所以我们要对每个赛区的队伍，他一定要有一些了解。我们当时是会熬夜去看欧洲那边的比赛。
Everything's so fun. Everything's so fun.
所有队伍全部都在打毛家的这个体系。对，而这一刀是直接砍在了欧洲的第一名。
I baited that point. Oh no, we didn't bait. We swapped around with bait.
会觉得这对欧洲队伍来讲是个非常不利的消息，对吧？他们需要可能要从现在这个状态重新去调整一下。哎，刚才我们收到消息是游戏里面好像是要重开啊，那各位再稍微等一下。那所以这个版本
What if every other region changes their format to match this one?
所以我很好奇，下周会有一个比赛啊，欧洲的冠军队伍 Virtus Pro 也会去，他们到时候会换什么阵容？但是我要讲一个小的比较有意思的。
They are restarting.
大家可能只知道欧洲队伍这个赛季一直在打毛家，那会觉得这件事很伤。
Okay, we're going back to the start of Surabasa.
国服没有的这2年以来，因为我一直在播，他们就几乎不打机动阵，或者说他们机动阵的水平，偶尔打一下温斯顿和迪瓦，其实水平也很差。他们是不管什么版本，好，你毛家学了，我去打拉玛叉；对，你拉玛叉学了，我去打奥丽莎，我去打女王，我去打西格玛。 他永远都是这套，可能大家印象比较深的就是当时，比如说沙特阿拉伯队啊，或者什么Twisted Minds 呀打的这些西巴堡这些东西。那么其实他们一直
They won first, yeah. ROC won first point, so now they're really keen for a restart, so they can try again at losing first point Surabasa. Need a quick redo on this one.
对，很有可能换成拉玛叉，我们前面说的奥丽莎。对，而且从一些渠道里面也听到韩国这边有很多队伍他们在练奥丽莎这一套。在试奥丽莎。
Surely you're not going to fail to cap this one as well.
Yep, we just failed to cap this one. After I slapped the Doom on the cart, they didn't kill him, they woke him up, he got nanoed, they killed them all.
It can happen.
Anyway. Can happen. I think our Nano Doom is going to clutch up. We did it. Our Nano Doom clutched up. Join the Kinship Club, everybody. Go fucking follow Gaming for Hope on Twitch. Join the Kinship Club.
好，我们重新回到这张地图，那双方应该是保持起始阵容不变吧？哎，第二现在这个。
This guy's just good for it. There's so many Overwatch 1 Doom players here, like people that are actually just good for it.
I never got to watch Overwatch League. Has anything like this happened before in Overwatch history? I don't think so. Would be a situation where both teams benefit from losing.
We're in.
Oh!
It's really happening.
Oh my god, it's happening.
They're playing Ryan Sim again. But we don't have to watch the slideshow.
It's a rematch. Torb, Sim, Bastion Sim onto the high ground, early form from Dia, looking for someone below him, can't find all that much. Fari has been chased all the way out by this Brig. Choicey one will finish that kill as well. Early pick for ROC Esports,
Fari's just so good.
The king of the throws. Remedy's going to find a trade here on the Moira as Choicey one is going to desperately try and take this 1v1 for Genji. Dia is still on the high ground. Nuoran is going to run straight into that one. Dia will get the clean up with the nade.
What are they doing?
First fight for ROC. They're nailing it.
ROC, they took a 45-minute breather in an attempt to throw the game, but at the end of it, they just come back stronger, ready to win first fight again, TPing God knows where, poking the enemy spawn, when off the Queen, back over to the Diva, Nuoran, who has been on Lucio for the entire series. Actually, maybe they played Zen on Havana as well, making the swap over to the Kiriko. So lots of swaps coming through for Blade right now in an attempt to crack this Ryan Sim composition, which is an absolute joke to begin with. Wen shifts up onto the high ground, but everyone just TPs away to the opposite side. Bastion form soon to end, gets no damage, and now D is dropped onto low ground. Choice set 1 is incredibly low, which to him is an indication that he should TP back up into danger. D is going to take down Pride though, so again, things are looking good for ROC.
Charging from Bella's Rio as they try and chase more of these kills. Fari's going to end up siding straight into that one, and they're just absolutely frying them here. The Diva getting nothing done, forced all the way back. Bit surprised really to see him run the Diva into this. But nice and easy for ROC, and that'll just be first point going their way.
1-0 lead for ROC right now. Remember, they are 2-1 up in this series. They take 3 points here on Surabasa. They're booking a one-way ticket home because they're going to have to play against once again in the playoffs bracket. We're going to start to see ROC hard throwing, I reckon. Like, now that they've done this, 100-0, the pressure is so on for them to lose. Oh, hello, Mari. A long time no see. ROC, they need this loss. They really need this loss. So I really feel like they're about to start hard tossing.
5 ults with which to toss. They're holding onto the high ground now. Going to start rotating towards point, TP towards the coast. They can start forcing the objective in 5 seconds when it unlocks. Blade don't quite have any ults yet to respond with, so ROC can just play through objective. Don't need to force anything just yet. Few swings to try and clear the Diva. Wen is going to double down in, committing in. Blade over the top from Pride. Ray comes out, Wall comes out, deflect. Still alive though. Dia has the ult if he needs the extra survivability as well, but he's walking forward and they've cleaned everything up. Double support ult and a wall thrown into that one to survive now, ROC Esports.
Yeah, they didn't even use all of their ultimates in that fight. They get the cap. Bellis Rhea struggling to duel Fari. Fortunately, you know, he has so much health that even if Fari, you know, hits a few, even if he dances around in the E, he still can't kill himself. So really now ROC, Bastion ult, Shatter. For the side of Blade, they've got a lot of ultimates for this retake, but they are more than adept at throwing. Aggressive angle for Chu, and he's going to be forced out, and Suzu wasted. So good skills available, a skill advantage for Blade. They push out onto the point though, and Chu gets the kill on Fari again. When trades Linksa, God only knows what Bellis Rhea is doing, fighting on the coast, going for meme pins. Dia TP's on, and the flip has gone Blade's way. Yet another inconceivable. Who could possibly have predicted that ROC would C9 in this situation?
They've just TP'd and got out. They've played a disengage. No opportunity for the Shatter. No bombs coming out from the Bastion. They are back at the choke. And Blade, yeah, they're going to hold on to all these ults. So it's a Ray to come in next. They just need to be careful not to get outmaneuvered by this TP. It's a TP towards point. They're trying to get in. Shield is already very low for Bellastria. Ray over the top. Torpedoes come through. Ult comes out from Dia, trying to hit something. Wen is going to do his best to catch all of those on his face. They've conceded the flip here. Blade, no interest in the point. They have Overclock ready to go, though. Are they going to go get involved, do something here? Whip back as they go flying in. Pressure onto the brig. Overclock still available. Pride is going to get pinned out of this. Torpedoes come through. They are all over the backline. The Overclock finally comes out. Kitsune rushing response from Chu. They need more kills out of this Overclock. Slide onto the high ground, into everything. And Fari, hopeless. Self-destruct out now. And ROC, they're going to take a 2-round lead.
Oh my god, if they don't take their hands off the keyboards at this point, they're going to take the L. Dia manages to die to Wen on the point. Pride pulls the blade. He wants it, but he fucked it up. He's got no reset. He has to slash on Bellis Rhea. The Suzuki is good. TP on from New Oran. Doesn't invest the ultimate, but Pride has wasted his own. Pride kills Lengsa, but it's just not going to be enough, Savior. 2-0 lead for ROC. They're going verse once again. They can't throw hard enough.
It's a must-lose game, and they've put themselves in a nearly unlosable situation, surely. Simwall for this next point. Nuaran has the Kitsune rush to mirror, but the Simwall, the rally, the shadow to back it up. ROC Esports, their ult bank is bigger. Should be a comfortable fight for them. TP forward aggressively for a bit of harassment. Pride now onto the Pharah. A good matchup into the Sim, into the Bastion. Simwall to force the objective, but Blade can just wait this one out. Point still doesn't unlock for 5 seconds, so they're going to get pretty minimal value out of this wall. But they actually find a pick onto Nuaran. That's no Kitsune rush now for Blade. Oh, Chu again!
Oh, Molly just wants to go down. with honor, you know, with respect. So just taking scalps at this point. He's getting all of the final blows. He's trying for it. They're staggering. They're staggering the baby diva. They actually just want the win at this point. They've given up. They've given up on the notion of throwing. They've accepted that they're going to play verse once again, and they're just going to beat the inferior opponent now.
Replay now of Chu's double kill. Yeah, just sending the kunais down the line. Gets a cheeky 3k out of it. Now on point, double support ult, a shatter, even some bastion bombs to throw in there. Blade, one more attempt here to keep themselves alive in this series, but Blade, they don't want to live. They'll happily go to the other side of a bracket. Lintome explosives coming out here from Dia, sending him in, TP in. Wen is awfully low. Kitsune rushes have been mirrored. Still more ultimates for ROC to throw into this one, and this could seal it. Belosria has killed for Baby Diva. There's surely no way now. Tank advantage, shatter available. Pharaoh repelled. Blade are trying to play slow for ultimates here. Belosria's going to go for a pin round. Can't find anything to hit. Overclock comes out. Ray is getting really close with Belosria. He's going to regroup on point. Bastion bombs coming out as Choi has actually found a way to die. Now Fari's swinging with the overclock. Bastion, Brick Shield up to mark all of that. All over Belosria, and somehow, some way, the barrage is going to come through, and ROC Esports don't find any value out of their ultimates.
ROC used all of their ultimates there, but managed to lose the fight. They're hanging on by a thread right now, of course, meaning that they're about to win the series, which is the equivalent of having your back so far to the wall. Dia's going to make the swap over to the Cassidy now. Chu over, so we've got Juno Brig for ROC. Kiri Juno for Blade. There is a bomb for Wen. Choice A1 close on a Simwall, though, and when Simwall goes down on point, it can be incredibly difficult to stop the flip from coming through.
10 on the TP!
So many dead players here. As Fari takes down Dia, and Pride catches a kill onto Choice A1 as well. Brutal turn of events for ROC as they cheer that they've died on the rotation. Hetamine, thank you very much for the tier 1 gift to Klee. Welcome back, Klee. Thank you very much, Hetamine.
Have to go pretty quick if they want to get another retake here, ROC. They obviously have the Sim TP and the Judo speed ring. And they might actually get hit early on the rotation. They've got the TP just to move closer. They're going to run into Fari, who manages to find a way to be first picked again. They are now going for point. They've actually got time to spare thanks to that TP. Speed ring on. Belosria will get on point. Start swinging into everyone. Kitsune rush response comes out. Simwall to keep ROC alive on point. Give themselves a space. And Choi, he takes the Farah out. He's taking it all out. And ROC, they're going to do it. They're going to win the series.
Can't believe it. Fari is just too fucking good at throwing. Blade, they're going to lose. ROC, they're going to get what they absolutely didn't want. A win in the series. A win on the board. QO66. Oh, what a shocking series. At least they sucked up and won, you know? Like, at least they didn't hard play even more after pulling the plug for 45 minutes.
I still want to reprimand them because they've really drawn it out and tried, and in many ways still failed at what they set out to achieve today.
Yeah, I mean, their team is just an abject failure in every way, are they not? I
They
really
can't win when they need to win. They can't lose when they need to lose. And they can't even lie about their internet well enough when they need to lie about their internet.
Yeah. I would DQ them.
ROC 是对 Team 叉叉，对 Blade 是对Leadership
DQ them. Give the win to the team that wanted to lose. Put some random 8th place team in the once again side of the bracket.
Let them have a crack, yeah, why not?
Yeah,
it's going to be inconsequential to the grand final and who goes anyway.
1 year competitive ban for all involved in that series, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, this is the highest prize pool of all the tournaments too, the China one.
Oh really?
By like,
yeah.
I think it's 3 times as much prize money as NA or EU.
Oh wow.
Yeah, unless Wikipedia was lying to me. There's way more money on the line for this, I think.
Let's see, what do we got? It's $96,000 for China. In Asia, we were at 35. EMEA and North America, I presume, would be the same. Oh no, 100,000.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so about the
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, I was thinking 30,000. That's for first place.
Yeah. So So I think Korea and Asia is a little bit less, but also you have Korea and Asia. So if you win Korea and Asia, I mean it's still actually less because that's 30 plus 35. It's only, yeah, only 65. So still 35k less for the Korean region. Which seems unfair, but...
还有我们小组赛的最后一场，OA 对阵 Super Levy。好的，大家这场比赛就已经结束了，大家千万不要走开，我们稍作休息，马上回来。
Hello， 各位亲爱的观众朋友们，欢迎回来，我是小兔，
我是亚四，我是九多。
好的，那也是一起观看了一场一波三折曲折离奇。
Put the casters on for 2 seconds so you can see the glasses.
虽然过程有点长，然后比分的话可能跟我们大家预测的不太一样啊，但是这场比赛的话，我觉得
Korea gets more money from majors, so it balances out.
找到一些东西吧，去吸取一些经验吧。
是的，都拿了很多新东西。
What do you mean the glasses?
今天其实看到两边
Got to be a different person.
是一些新的东西啊，就今天有一些英雄的上场是之前在我们比赛里面都没有怎么见到过的，而在今天的比赛里面都是悉数。
Oh no, I don't think so.
现在
I think maybe it wasn't a doctored image.
是的，我们来看一下
It does appear to be wearing glasses now.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need the glasses to cast, but just needs it to hang out on the couch.
对，像路霸这种，我们在之前也看到了。
但别说他这个堡垒点出大威能之后啊，跟上这个灵狐，其实给到后排压制还是蛮凶猛的。
The Korean teams also get money from land ticket sales. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, the Korean teams get lots of incentives with the WDG stuff.
Okay, so it's like a maybe a lower price pool, but there's
Yeah. 所以还是在后续的这个季后赛。
Oh shit! What a development to our roster.
在这种地图上，就是弱势地图上的一些细节问题了。
没错，
而且
调整一下自己的状态吧，我觉得还是，尤其是这个一直以来的痛点啊，这个都。
Do we have codes for that series? Not that I know of.
确实有点痛，而且刚刚我们看到了网络有一些波动。
It'll be a beautiful day when those ones are erased from the game.
整个结果的话
What's traffic fee?
差不多，没有什么太多的问题，只是过程会比较的曲折一点。
对，比较艰难一些。
对。
是的，今天其实对于 ROC 来说，他们在今天这几场比赛里面，就是蛮明显的暴露出一些问题。如果这些问题在未来的比赛里面没有办法很好的解决的话，那其实对于
What is the point of having this GOATS Classic mode if nobody ever wants to play GOATS?
Yeah, I sort of presumed when I saw it was announced that it would be you'd sort of be forced, or there'd be like almost limited heroes, so you have to play a version of it or something.
People just play whatever. Like people just want to play Overwatch from this patch. Like everyone's just playing Doom, Palmer.
Have a famous GOATS hero.
然后 ROC 的话也是老排队伍，
Just doing GOATS if you were.
大家都很熟了。
That team was Sparkle.
经常能以前联赛也是能看到他们的身影的。所以今天能够在
Who would it have been at the time? Would it have been Paris at the time?
然后对面也出了一些不一样的这种英雄上的。
No, it was Element Mystic.
我们看到了还搬了路霸。
Oh, okay, even before, yeah.
It's pretty old.
在比赛过程当中能够去。
I keep getting Ashe players like she's the same. Yeah, I mean, his game players, they're not very creative.
They probably just clicked on the wrong button. They're just more. It feels like there's more people shooting than normal.
物子也是有很好的去做一个练习，我们可以看到他的人头收获还蛮多的。
是的，因为有了 Hero 办系统之后，你的一些比较强势的
Morning Chaos God.
必会在一张地图里面
You've just missed a treat.
那这个时候就必须逼迫选手们
A really good match.
英雄池有更多的一些英雄阵容种类可以拿出来，并且不同的地图面对到对方不同的阵容，其实对于现在，因为守望先锋的英雄也越来
Like I want to shadow the Moira, but she's
所
like
以对于现在
ranging
选手的
it.
要求也越来越高，你必须要掌握
I don't want to get bashed either.
英雄，甚至有的选手他还得跨
Who's voting for Super Levi to win first map? 1% of people right now.
跨位置去打。
对，我觉得怎么说呢？这场比赛也打完了，然后选手们消化一下，然后也要去积极的备战季后赛吧。因为 我们也说了，这个今天是常规赛的最后一个比赛日，也是两支队伍最后一个常规赛的比赛。那么不管是新队伍还是老队伍
，People queue to get the title.
他们的磨合程度上不如老队伍，但是呢，经过热补丁
but go Goats.
新的赛事规则，然后面对
Get the title on Goats.
我觉得这些东西可能他们还是需要一段时间去消化、去调整。然后我们的季后赛也是在4月份去了，所以也还是给他们了几天时间去做一些新的尝试和他们的自己的这个赛后啊，怎么样去训练。
Why has Blackjack gotten Tomathon before uncoachable? We only invite the best of the best. Mainly only players and coaches as well. Tomathon on outside of that.
Like the shatter at Bastion ulting, where in my head a Bastion ult is where he goes completely stationary and shoots rockets down from the sky. Instead he goes into a form. Yeah, instead he goes into a form where he can rocket jump over my thing. So like yeah, awesome. Live flats reaction. Shit, we're actually like kind of close to Goats right now, eh?
还是看一下吧，毕竟都这个之前的比赛嘛，就虽然说有时候训练赛也拿过双长枪阵容。
I just got that shatter. Into taunt, into hook off a map.
It's been 3 years, by the way. Yeah, it's been a while.
还是 ROC 这边要更多一些。
对，他们在整个这个今天的比赛看下来啊，都是差距在于阵亡次数和 KD。
多少是找回了一些状态的，就是。
对的，我觉得最后一场比赛态度啊，然后把自己的这个可能绝活也好，拿手的也好，然后包括自己新研发的阵容也好，都在这张地图上体现出来了。
来个评分几点0？
看一下
朵子哥。
哎呀，低呀，拿了 MVP。
Pride.
Tia got MVP. Right.
为什么我会对助攻很赞？因为我记得昨天 OA 的比赛还是多久啊？赛好像是0助攻。
因为现在的助攻就是它是指，比如说你给到了激素，然后这个激素它杀了人是算助攻，或者你给到了蓝线，然后是杀了人。那现在比如说像索杰恩这种，他没有办法算到那个助攻里面，所以经常会。
The Oscar goes to Pride.
我印象特别深，昨天的比如这场比赛有卡西绕后这种情况，也是不知道。
Yeah, I feel like Lengser and Dia were just trying a bit too hard. I feel like Pride was right on the cusp. Pride was really on the cusp of like inting, but also just going in super deep and finding trades. You know, it was way harder to pin it on him.
就很上态度，好吧？
感觉还是
他的准度一直都很在线。
准心就粘在人身上的呀。
对，无论在玩什么英雄，都是比例还是在的。
是的，而且他真的是我们中国守望先锋签最传奇的选手了。他应该是从
Australian quick shots. That means a lot.
就是一直在对最早的时候是在。
Fari was outright. Yeah, Fari is not winning a single award for his performance today. He fooled no one.
Penn and Teller would laugh. Like, genuinely laugh in his face.
这波朵子哥上来还真，
我先去了。
是的，就是迪亚在他的职业生涯里面回顾。
Oh, it's tracking the thing right here. God, I have to play so many more. I'm only halfway there. Like, fuck.
Alright, I'm grabbing a drink. We're gonna have a bit of time still for this next one.
Oh, it's just agony. Agony. Can't handle it. Can't cope.
好，冷萨 ，Hello，
冷萨
，Hello， 冷萨，跟观众朋友们先打个招呼吧。
大家好，我是出的队友。
111 points.
你好，出的队友冷萨。那今天的比赛啊，其实是丢掉了1分，然后丢的这张地图，其实在你们之前的比赛里面也有。
You're halfway to the title, buddy. Yeah, I'm working on it.
你觉得这张地图你们
Wish there was a way you could like auto click of this, you know?
之前我不确定。
Join some AFK title farming lobbies.
大家背仗2追3之后。
Like in order to get competitive, like a top 500 in comp, you need to get 750 wins in comp or something. Like some absolutely outrageous number of wins in comp. Like I have like 200 wins in comp. Like my ass is not playing that much. Doesn't track from Overwatch 1. Valroar 7894. Thank you very much for the resale. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. That was a beautiful game. Take my money. Yeah, anything for that game. I remember Kanga scrimmed against Exotic on Doom. The Merit died so many times he kicked his PC and turned off mid scrim. Yeah, I mean, look, Zach had a knack for the doof back then. To be honest, he was quite a lot better than everyone on that hero. Shit was really hard. It was really, really hard.
算是再捡回之前的本领。
Just hire a guy to do it for you, like Elon. Tesla forever.
现在就是要调整嘛，就是阵容上的调整，现在是需要去跟队伍之间去做沟通的。那既然能拿出来
Do you stand against anti-Tesla terrorism?
问题，那我问一下冷萨，就是因为今天其实我们都有预测。
Do you think he could have been an hour level Genji Doom?
整体实力，那
Maybe like low tier, like good enough. Like good enough, but not like Sparkle. But I think for that era he could have, yeah. Hello, can you turn on your webcam? My webcam's on, Rory, on bottom left. Hidden away. It's rough.
最开始我们心态上出现一些问题，然后没有很多沟通没做到位，然后后续发现
Gypsy level? Ah, yes, Philip Graham. My small bottom left streamer, that's it.
就是可能这个我觉得应该获胜起来并不困难。
就是战胜心魔了。
I lost thousands of euros on the ROC match. I hope so. I really hope so.
可能会有一些心态上的影响，但是我觉得就是冷萨每一个职业选手他有个第三个威能，第三个威能就是勇气。
Came from Uncoachable, loved you on there in the recent episode, thought I'd check you out. Hard eyes, and it's a monkey emoji because you have turbo. Thanks, Rory. I pre-VIP'd you because I knew you were coming.
加油！加油加油！希望你们未来可以走得更远。谢谢冷萨，拜拜。
拜拜拜拜。
Who is in this lobby? Jungle Suki Phobi.
怎么回事？
Nuclear.
给选手做一下心理辅导，对吧？
该辅
导。
Whole gang.
对于职业选手来说
，Oh my god, could this be it?
有很大的
This might be it.
我是觉得啊，刚刚其实怎么去调整呢？就他也说了嘛，心态上面有影响。
You fucking dog. I was thinking we get a Zen and a Zarya and we're just good to go. And no, we just get some guy on Roadhog. You fucking mutt.
前6也好，前4也好，或者前2也好，都很重要。其次呢，就是他们可能通过就是一小段时间的一个调整，后面我们也看到了他们的一个新的体系拿出来之后，自己的这个心态，然后马上把它转换回来了。
是的，在温斯顿的 CG 里面有一段话啊，博士拉着温斯顿的小手说：“永远不要满足于事物的表象，要勇于去探索未知的可能。”那我们希望所有的职业选手都可以有这样的心境跟心态，在他们的职业道路上越走越远。休息一下，一会儿回来。
No, we're just trying to beg people to play Rory, that's all. I just want to play goats, just once. Play goats, you're the next newish. Jesus. No, I'm hacked for a year. Oh, shit, that runs really low. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why they play this mode and just play Hog. Like, what's the point? Yeah, you get it, Rory. There's someone behind me. I'll just ignore that. Ignore that little fact. This bug on the Bastion is so fucking annoying as well. So like half of the animations for all the characters are bugged. Oh, dead.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We have Trank, we don't have Trank. Oh, go top. Don't get one shot. I C9'd on 2 CP. That's awesome. That's 2 wins in the book. You're trying way too hard. I want my 25, Rory. I want my 25. I want the title so I can never queue the mode again. People are saying this is the only way they can experience old heroes. Arcane Rogue writes, yawn. Just give me a goats game.
Just one little.
No caption chat. That's bannable. Oh, give me one little goat. I'm crashing out. Oh, it's PJ, dude.
Alright, let's cover VOD while I'm thinking about it. As that previous VOD will be quite long.